โอเคอ่าอ่าI'm so tired. Hello everyone. สวัสดีครับมินาซังคิเตะคุเรเตะอาริกาโต I'm sorry I'm dying. Hello. อาจารย์สวัสดีครับบัมเบบี้ Hello เทนายกรสวัสดีครับผม Good day French Shaman สวัสดีครับคนนี้สวัสดีครับแทนซันสวัสดีครับผมไอซ์พาสวัสดีครับมาลุขึ้น Hello โคมังวาเดสเบฟด็อกโก้ Hello สวัสดีครับเรชาพลสวัสดีครับผมสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ Wakey or Spanky what are we doing now are we like what why small man สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ Baron hello gonna stream please give me like a moment as I'm trying to surviving ดีครับสุดหล่อเขินเลยสวัสดีครับ I mean like as much as I want to use like a Japanese subtitle I don't know if it's like actually working is it like helping people at all there's like I mean like there's nothing wrong with like having it on I guessเสียงเป็นไรครับไม่ได้เป็นไรครับปกติดีแค่ช่วงนี้เสียงหล่อเป็นพิเศษOkay let me like fix this first is it working I'm not sure if it's like working but I hope soสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับผมนักกีฬาสวัสดีครับHey okay hi สวัสดีครับผม Hello welcome to the stream today hi สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ Hello everyone hi welcome to the Thursday night stream I think like I mean like today is like I didn't do anything I didn't like do anything I mean I'm just kind of I'm just like what is it called I'm just working on stuff I think I mean like you guys already see it I was like working on my thesis work and also the group thing yeah the group thing yeah the group thing is like I mean I was like I was like spending like the entire day kind of working on the group stuff the thing is like this it's not finished yet as much as I'm doing this like it's not finished yet so like there's still something that I'm gonna be like doing it on the stream but I think I'm gonna just like talk I'm gonna talk like a bit more about it นัตโต้สวัสดีครับผมจินวัตตาสวัสดีครับผมสวัสดีครับ like my voice gonna be like a bit more handsome today I hope you guys like don't mind it's more like it depends because I think it's I mean to be honest I didn't like really talk that much today because like I live alone so usually like unless I go out and like eat some food and stuff I'm gonna be not like really talking so I think like today I didn't like use my throat at all I'm just kind of like keep it for the stream only not something that I'm proud of I'm just kind of what I'm trying to say is like I didn't really know like how my voice gonna be like each day it's just more like I'm just gonna talk I think that the main reason why my voice is like this today is because yesterday we were playing the game we were playing like Animal Party and then like my voice is like completely dry it's like my voice is like completely dry it's not like bad it's like it's fine it just it could be better if you know what I mean yeah I got a ton of homework and report I have to do tonight but I think I'll use the ventilator after I'm done all of them I wanna give up it's okay push through a bit more push through a bit more like trust me โมรุโนโนสวัสดีครับผม yeah like I mean like the game is fun did you guys know like they just released it right like I think like let's talk about it I think like I have like a bit of a topic also yeah stamp is available today just like if you wanna go get it like you can get it the thing is like I'll just let me like set up the topic I think I should kind of have like a topic on the screen a bit I don't think that this is like helping at all you mean like the subtitle I'm just kind of like have it on so people can see what I'm at least like the English one but it's okay สวัสดีครับคุณแอมมอนสวัสดีครับผม let me just like put the thing what the hell is this oh this is a topic how do I put like the topic should I put like hello Jackie สวัสดีครับเรวูสวัสดีครับผมโมกิสวัสดีครับ hello how's the moss going where should I put the topic I'll just like put it here then okay I don't know like where to put I mean like welcome to the YouTube stream where it's like the thing is like a lot less chaotic over here you know it's kind of like a hour it's like you know I'm doing like a vacation or like a cottage out of the town kind of a thing like that which is a very nice thing to do I'm not complaining though I mean like this is like a nice thing you know we have like a fun time but it just like kind of what does it call again it's kind of a bit like apologize for me as in every time like because like I knew that you know like some people was like I mean like yesterday especially there's like we got a few people that like originally like watching me on YouTube and they were like oh you know what I'll watch like Pukan on Twitch and then like they were over there and they were like what the fuck is this like the same person is this like the same channel like who the fuck is this guy and yeah like yep that's kind of like a I mean it feel like this like I still not used to the feeling but every time like someone that like watch me from YouTube and I go to Twitch it feels like I'm doing like an undercover mission or some shit like that like like I'm a spy I'm just like I'm doing like a you know what is it called like an undercover mission you know I'm just kind of a you know like we just like over here like yeah like you know small channel cozy time having fun and then like when we go back to Twitch it's like what the fuck what is this the same one are we watching the same thing I mean like it's not like something it's not like changed that much you know I'm still like the same person it's just more of a what is it called it's just more of like a I feel like I'm sorry like I didn't mean to like hide anything but you know it's just more of a YouTube is like kind of my resting spot I'm just like yeah like take a rest a bit something like that end of September is my birthday is your birthday happy birthday party animal is so fun so sorry oh yes I'll go fuck I forgot to give out the voice pack I finished but I haven't give it out yet I'll give it out by this Saturday I'm sorry like for the July one I already finished recording I just haven't give it out yet because I was so busy with Isakemo this week so it was like I completely forget that I need to give out the voice pack because you know I was like I'm so sorry completely forget about it hello Keith hi เอาไลฟ์สวัสดีครับผมสวัสดีครับ so basically like you know like yesterday we do like the game stream and it was like pretty fun and I don't know like what is happening yesterday but it's like extra like just so much people yesterday and I'm just kind of like what the fuck is happening I guess like half of it is you know it's coming like from Twitch drop I guess that maybe they were kind of like over there for like the Twitch drop which is like understandable but at the same time it's you know it kind of what is it called like there's so many channels doing that and they kind of like stick there so I was like okay you know what I mean like I'm glad that you guys like enjoy the content it was like really fun for me as well you know to like have a you know kind of a fun group of people was like there hello Digger welcome to stream long time no see สวัสดีครับผม What are you guys doing today welcome สวัสดีครับ and the game was fun you know like the thing is like the game was I wasn't really follow the game that much I mean like first of all I see like the trailer like a long time ago they just said Digger not Dicker oh my god are you like too horny Keith no Keith don't do that so the game was made by a Chinese developer I think Yeah, it was made by like a Chinese developer, and they were like how to say, they were like making this game for like 3 years, I think. Like people was talking that this game was like originally, like from 2020 the first time, because like to be honest, I didn't really like care that much about like like what is like the game before, or like how is like the game released or stuff like that. It's just more like, okay, you know what, the game is a game. If it's released, I'm gonna check it out. If it's fun, I'm gonna play it. Like I didn't really like like in a development circle or something like that. It's just like, okay, I'll just like check it out. The thing is what is it called? The thing is, the game was like released, and then the game was got review bombed, kind of like a negative review, a lot of it at the same time. And the reason of that is because like they were promised to have like an offline mode for the game. Basically, it's like like you can play it like without connecting to the internet. Like the game worked in an offline mode, something like that. And they were explaining like the team that make it, because like they said that they were like a Chinese developer, like English is not their main languages, so there's like a miscommunication that they say that in the offline they mean like what is it called, like as a like people were together in the same places, like offline, that kind of thing. That was like their explanation. But to be honest, like for me I think it's really understandable, because like the languages, I mean, it's okay like this, like it's a bit shitty to like explain that, oh, you know what, like is a misunderstandable, I'm sorry about that. But the thing is how to say, like like it's a big company, and like they have like the game, like they make it super professional. So I mean, like it wouldn't be bad if they like hire like a people that actually like know how to like use English, what I mean. Like it's not like a small game anymore, like the production quality that they put in, it's not like a small game anymore. So it's kind of a bit of a shitty move personally for me. It's a bit of a like a weird move from them, that they're like, oh, you know what, like it's a translation miscommunication, stuff like that. I mean, like they do explain, because like they have like a Chinese description, like Chinese version of the description of the game, and it did say like that, like like they weren't talk about like the offline version at all. It's kind of like the what is it called, like lost in translation. Yeah, like lost in translation kind of a thing. So for me, I'm kind of like this. I don't mind about like the game, like whether is it like offline or not. The thing is, I don't understand why people. I mean, like, okay, some people say that like the game was promised to be offline. I understand that, and when it come out, it's not offline. You need to connect to the internet to play the game. Okay, also understandable. And then what is it called? Like people will say like, because like sometimes if your internet is like shit, then you can still play the game like locally, but I guess maybe because like I don't know, like maybe I'm just talking as some people who may be like living in a country that have like a good internet connection. So like personally, I don't really see like like the, how to say, the need to be offline as a necessity. I think, I'm not sure, I'm just like asking, like, do you guys, I mean, like, because the thing is, okay, they said that they need to connect to the internet because like what's it called, like your data was like stored on a server. So some people say that, okay, you know what, like if the game was like the server was like down, and then that's mean like you cannot play the game anymore, which is true, also true. But I just believe that like they're not gonna let the game die in like 3 months. I hope. 大家 hello 晚上好晚上好สวัสดีครับผม欢迎 I don't think that they're gonna like let the game die like that quick. So personally for me, like I really don't mind about like like the online mode stuff. The other one is like microtransaction. Dark Light, hello สวัสดีครับ Who's stuck in workplace by rain. You can watch me until the rain go off. สวัสดีครับผม So we were talking about the animal party and like the reason why they got like a lot of negative review from like everyone over there. But basically it's like one thing is like they promised that the game can play in offline mode, but it's not. You need to connect to the internet to play the game, which is kind of understandable why people was like a bit angry about it, because it's like it's like a party game, is supposed to not to be like that. The second one is because like they have a microtransaction. People were mad because like like the game, you need to pay the real money to like get the skin and all the stuff like that. And for me, maybe because of like I'm so used to it. I think like I'm so used to the like what is it called, like a capitalism. I don't know how to say it, but like I feel like I'm so used to like everything that people was like selling. So I'm actually like surprisingly like doesn't really mind about microtransaction. Like I know that it sucks, because like you already pay like how much, like 400 Thai baht, which is let's say like $15 for the game. So I mean like the game is like actually like pretty pricey for the game itself. Like I understand it's not a cheap game. It's not a cheap game. พี่นุ๊กครับสวัสดีครับผม It's not a cheap game. And then people was like, why do you put microtransaction in the paid game? But for me is like hello, I mean like บุฟเฟ่สวัสดีครับผมสวัสดีครับWelcome to stream ครับผม So I don't know, like I mean like it's a microtransaction. I mean like I understand that is you need to like pay real money to get like cosmetic stuff, but it's a cosmetic stuff, right? So like I don't know, like they want it to be like grindable inside the game. The thing is like this, like they how to say, the game itself, it actually like you can just like leveling up and then you get like the like you get like the currency to buy the stuff. Actually like because like at first I think the same was like, oh, I need to pay the money to get the currency. But if they play the game for a bit, if people actually play the game, they will know that they actually like give the coin for you to like do the gacha and like everything. So technically it's not like that bad, it's not like they completely force you to they're not completely force you to pay the money. It's more like if you want it fast, if you want it now, like me like me yesterday, if you want it they have like daily quest for free coin. They have like a paid currency and they have like the in-game currency that's just like the one that like free. And many stuff they have like a rotation between the two. So like some skin was like like more of a what is it called, like a premium one I think, and then like you need to buy with a like the other currency. But the other currency itself, like you can also get it from inside the game. It's not from quest itself. They have like a quest and they give like it's called like Nemo bucks, and they do have a quest that give it away. Like it's not like a completely like you need to buy it only kind of a thing. You can still get it from inside the game. It's just like not as fast as like you bought it with the real money, if you know what I mean. So I guess understandable, very understandable to like a lot of people on like the hate. But the thing is for me is like this, it's as you say, I feel like it's like in the middle, because like a lot of skin you can still bought it by the in-game currency and it's still a good looking one. It's not like a bad one, you know what I mean? It's like the skin that you need to pay for it is actually like, I would say after I was looking at it, I think it's like maybe like 40% of like the entire like the skin roster, you know what I mean? So I don't think that is a big problem to me. Like yesterday they have like a quest, that you need to like collect like 20 skin, like one of an achievement, and I do that without like actually like paying like a lot of money. It's more like this, like I do the gacha, I personally do the gacha thing, so that's why I pay the money for it. But technically you can like buy a lot of skin from like the free version. It's just like it's maybe like sometimes you need to wait for the shop to rotating it to you so you can like buy it. So I don't know, personally for me I feel like it's fine. It's not like a big problem to like, because it's like this, like I understand the game is like it's pretty expensive for most people for the content that they provided. I understand, but for me it's more like I look at the quality of the game, you know what I mean? I look at it as like the UI is nice, the graphic is nice, it's like well optimized, the gameplay is like fluid and fun. So for me I'm like, I'm actually okay, like it I don't know if it's like made by like an indie company or some shit, but the game looks nice, the game look worth the money that you pay for it. It doesn't look like an indie games. It doesn't look like a what is it called, like it doesn't look like a indie made game. It looked very good. It looked like pretty good, like a, I don't want to say it's like a AAA quality, but it's more like a, what is it called, it looked nice, everything looked nice, it looked polished enough. So I was like, you know what, do you play Hosamo? No, I don't play Hosamo. I don't like the gameplay. We are just skin that you got. Not, yeah. I mean, like that's true. But people was mad because like you pay for the game. Like every skin's supposed to be free. Why are you like treating us like this? And I'm like, I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe because like I really don't care. I just like I bought it for the gameplay. I didn't bought it for the skin. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm fine. Like I don't need to like get the skin. I mean, like if I want it, I'll find a way to do it. But I don't think that is like a deal breaker for me. You know what I mean? Hello, Chunky. Hi. Sorry, come home. It's not like a deal breaker for me. Without my construction, this kind of party game not gonna last long. I mean, yes, I know. I mean, like people bought it and then like they play it and then, it kind of understandable. But the thing is, I feel like the game itself already like have a lot of effort. You know what I mean? Like they have a lot of what is it called? They have a lot of like a collab content with like other things. They have like a Half-Life collab. They have like the other game one. I'm not sure like what the fuck that is. They recently announced that they have a collab with like Ori the Blind. Even Jackbox still need internet. I mean, Jackbox is understandable, but they were expecting it to be like kind of they were expecting it to be like a gang beast. It's basically a gang beast. It's the same game. It's just they were expecting it to like you can play it without like the need to connect to the internet. But for me, it's like I mean like for I don't know, like I feel like it's also I mean like this, like I have like one of what is it called, one of questions in my heart. So actually, hello, สวัสดีครับผม is that if you bought a game and it's like you don't like it, why people just like not refunded it and just like move on with life? Like who stopped you from like refunding? Yeah, I get it. Like I mean like it's understandable. People expect it to be like you can play it locally. You don't need to like go online. I mean it's like you don't need online. It's just more like yeah. It's true. It's the same. I think like this, like these days, I feel like the game, how to say, they kind of like, I mean, every game was kind of like moving on to become like a live service game. You know what I mean? Like they try to keep the game last as long as possible without, like all the stuff. And the thing is like, how to say, like, let's say like Overwatch, for example, Overwatch. That they were like first release about it, and there's like like the first version of Overwatch is like loot box only, which is kind of a okay understandable thing. And what is it called, like they have a loot box to like keep the game alive. So basically it's like if you want the game to be like have an update, like I mean it's like this, like the thing that I was like, so I think that's like so bizarre, so like bizarre about like this is like people these days was like requesting that like can we have the game that have no update, have update all the time. And when I just bought the game for like one time, you know what I mean? Like I think like it's understandable if they have like a plan, maybe like, oh, you know what, I'll update the game for a year and we just like stop because like like it's like end of the life cycle now. Like we're not gonna be able to like provide you like a full shit, you know what I mean? Like okay, we try our best, we update the game for a year and then we move on to like the other game, something like that. I think like that's also like the case for it. Can we play a game that is good? I mean like this, it depends on like what you look at it, right? I mean people was like they expect every game to be like a Stardew Valley, you know what I mean? Like they expect every game to be like a Stardew Valley. Kind of you know what, like the game gonna be like super cheap and then like the developer gonna provide you like an update for the lifetime, kind of like shit like that. Which is I mean like in a way, I mean like if there's like you cannot play, I mean it's true, but the thing that I was like so confused is that people expecting the game to have like an update, a lot of update without giving them like any more money, and the fact that like the company need to still like hire people. So it's more like this, like they make the game, they already spend a lot of money, like because like they cannot sell like in the duration that they developing the game, they already spend a lot of money to develop the game, like they need to like pay the employee and everything. And when they release a game and people buy the game, then they get that money back, they're making profit out of that one. And that's like, I feel like for me in the business perspective, maybe I'm too, maybe I'm too naive, but But you know, it's like I feel like that is like enough for me. Like they already spend the money, like make the game, and then they sold the game, and then you know, like we play it. And for me, it's like I'm okay with that. Like if they're gonna have an update, I think like okay, that's good. You know, like that would be nice. But maybe because like I was growing in the era that, you know, like you bought a game and like that's it. You know that, right? Like the game, like back then when you bought like a game in a CD and they have like an installation in it and you just like install the game and like that's it. Like there's no, you know, like an updated DLC or shit like that. That's where I'm from. Like that's the place that I'm from. I don't think that I'm that old, but you get what I mean, right? Like I'm coming from like, you know, like when I play like Need for Speed Most Wanted like 2005 and I just like got a CD, I put it in a computer and I play it and like that's it. I bought it one time, I spent money one time and like that's it. And then people these days was like, you know, like, oh, we pay the money, I expect you to know. I mean, like it's true. It's like it keep the sales to be like not too low. I mean, they find a way to, you know, like keep the game alive. Me official สวัสดีครับผม also I'm just like สวัสดีครับผม สวัสดีครับ so the thing is, you know, like it did happen, but you know, sometimes just saying, I don't know, I don't want to like rant about, I don't mind skin. I mean, like for me it's like this, the game is good, it's fun. I don't think that I will play it like that regularly because, you know, it's a more of the game that you play with friends and it's like fun. Or for me it's like this, I look at it as like I can play and I can make a content out of it. As a content creator, I think it's like it's good. I can play with the friends if they want to play it, and I think like it's a good time, you know, it's a good fun experience that I can play. I think for me that's just enough. I don't think that I will play this game that often. I don't think that, you know, I will play it like every day. But for me, for the money that I spend and amount of like the joy that I get from, you know, like spending the money, I think that's like enough for me. That's like enough, like already very enough. So I don't know. Maybe people was like, I don't know, maybe I'm too old. I don't know, maybe I'm too old. I don't want to say that I'm old. I don't want to be like in the age that I think like I will call myself like old. I'm not old. I know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that I'm old yet, but I don't want to accept the fact that I'm old. I'm just thinking that, you know, like it doesn't look like a big problem to me. Sorry, Cup. Hello everyone. Hi. Hello. I hope everyone's like doing okay though. We just do like a bit of a, you know, like a talking today. Just more like a zatsudan talking and stuff like that. If you have like any comment that you want to, you know, like join in. It's just people being mad. Yeah, I mean, it's like this. Okay, I mean, understandable because, you know, like a lot of company was kind of like being greedy about like microtransaction and everything. But at the same time, you know, like I think like it, in a way, it helped the games alive. It keep the games alive. And it keep like the longevity of like the whole service like as a whole. So for me, I'm fine with it. It's like it's either like microtransaction or DLC, right? It's either like microtransaction or DLC, like issues. Like you want to buy the game like as in like a skin after it. It basically is like, you know, it's the same as let's say like Dead by Daylight, for example. Like they have like every time they updated a game, they have like a new chapter, and it's either like you need to buy it. I mean, like for most of the time, like you need to buy it. You need to like spend like the real money to, you know, get the character, get like the thing in the game, and that is like, you know, like the OG microtransaction. I mean, like they call it as a DLC, but technically, like, you know, it's the same thing. It's like it's the same thing. So I don't know. For me, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe people just like too mad. I mean, to be honest though, I have like my point of view over here. I really like don't care about it, but it's just more of a, you know, it feels kind of like a bit shitty when people just, you know, like rant, like not say like ranting. Understandable why, but kind of a bit weird feelings about it. Yeah. Also, like, is my voice like that deep today? I have a question. I'm sorry. Like, is it like good deep or like bad deep? I'm sorry. Like, can you I haven't like asked a question. I feel like my voice like deeper today. It's like it feels like so deep. I can make it even deeper though. Is it force you? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. The game doesn't force you to like buy anything. So like, why care? Deep. handsome deep. I mean, like technically it's like let's see. Did I open like the high pass? Okay, it will be even like deeper now, I think. Like hello. Hello. Yeah, I think like it's gonna be like even like deeper like right now. Not sure like how it goes though. I didn't hear my own voice, but yeah. น้ำปลาสวัสดีครับผม Maybe I should drink a water. Like it sounds like I need to drink a water. It sounds like I need to drink a water. It sounds like I need to drink a water. The game will be upgraded and be better. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I just hope like it would work. It worked like that. You know, I hope that it was like over time, like the game getting better and better and like all the thing like that. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you know, I didn't stream tomorrow for a reason. It's not because like I mean like this. Like I was planning to stream tomorrow, but the thing is like tomorrow, you know, tomorrow is actually like Ash-sang like first time streaming on Twitch in English. So I'm gonna be like more like if you guys, you know, like got time, you guys can also like go. I'm gonna be like there watching as well. So that's why I didn't stream tomorrow. Because I want, you know, like people. I mean, like over here, like Asang is like, you know, like a regular guest for us already. So it's more like if you got some time, I don't want to like, you know, stream at the same time, ask him something like that. I love your deep voice so damn bad, but maybe that's why I want more bedtime. The reason why I didn't do the bedtime now because it's gonna be more like an episode. It's gonna be like I think I'll probably like do like a few more bedtime, and then like as I'm saying, like afterward bedtime gonna be like a membership only stream. Like I'll keep it as like a membership only because it's gonna is a like, you know, I'm shy. I'm sorry. People lately have less passion. I mean, it's true. You know, like TikTok is like 3 seconds content anyway. So it's like, what? I mean, like what more do we have? You know, like we were literally, you know, like get into the age of like people watching like 3-second content these days. So like, you know, why are we even bother with it in the first place, right? Right. So yeah, it's okay though. It's fine. You know, it's fine. All in all, it's fine. Not saying like it's bad. It's just more like understandable. You know, people is like growing and growing. People is like become like less patient and patient. Like text sessions are not really long ago. People already complained that they're not having new stuff as an update because they're spending time to fixing the current problem instead of adding more. Yeah, it's true. That is a thing about the game these days. It's just, you know, people just expecting like you to add like more stuff. It's not good, as I'm saying, like it's not good. I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, you know, it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Like people gonna whine about it, and there's like nothing much we can do about it anyway, because, you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. Speaking of which, as I'm saying, I have a super chat now, but I turned it off because I didn't want like want people to like use a super chat now. Like I turned it off for a reason, so like that's why we don't have like a super chat right now. But I'm still waiting for the membership though. I mean, like the YouTube. Okay, like back to the topic of the membership thing is that seems like for the YouTube, when you got a partner, you need to like wait for the system to recognize that you are a YouTube partner. Then you will have the, you know, like the abilities to opening the partner, to open like the membership. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this system? And it's like you need to wait like around a week. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I guess it is what it is. It's okay, it's fine. ใช่สวัสดีครับผมใช้เวลาตั้งสตินานมากทำไมวะมีอะไรเกิดอะไรขึ้น I'll drink water first then. I feel like my throat is like way too deep now. it doesn't sound like a healthy deep voice. Like I think like this, like every time I have a deep voice, right, I was kind of like, did I have a COVID? But I feel like these days, like, do you guys like still like testing for COVID? Just asking. Do you guys like still like tasting for like, you know, like swapping your nose and everything? ใช่เวลามันให้ซูเปอร์แชทมาแต่ว่ามันไม่ให้เมมเบอร์ชิพมาก็เลยรอกันไปก่อนนะทุกคนเฮ้ yeah. Also, like, I mean, like, I just want to ask something. I was like, this is gonna be like a bit of a too honest opinion, but I having like a stamp feature, right? Because like I want to find something that's like equivalent to like Twitch channel point that people can kind of like collecting and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm just like this, like I was like a bit fear that eventually people are gonna be like come into the stream and like stamp and then just like leave. And I was like, I mean to be honest though, I that's like the point, you know. I don't want it to be like redundant. I mean, like, I know people have like things in life that like you guys need to do, but at the same time I was like, is it the right thing to do? Like, is it like a okay thing to do? Maybe because like I'm, you know, like I'm kind of a, not that like superstitious, how to say, like I'm just like a bit like thinking too much sometimes. But I hope like you guys would, you know, like don't do that, like not do that. I feel like, you know, like, it just like this, like I don't know how to say, I have like a partially thinking about it, but at the same time, you know, I was just like, I believe you guys, like I believe that you guys are loving, you guys still love me. Talking about COVID, I didn't get to test about half a year now. I mean, like, me too, to be honest. I stopped care about COVID when Taiwan was like not like mandatory for masks anymore. Like when they say that you don't need to wear the mask anymore, I was like stop caring about it like in entirety. I just like didn't. I mean, like this, like to be honest, even being honest, I feel like I have a few times. I have like a few times that คุณกิจสวัสดีครับผมคุณเพชรสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ like I have a few times that I feel like I have a COVID. I have a few times that I feel like I have a COVID. Like I have like, you know, like I was like coughing. I don't have like a fever anymore, you know, like since I got COVID like 2 times. Hello Sherry, hello สวัสดีครับผม Also, yeah, you can get a stamp if you just like come here. So I got COVID like 2 times. Like 2 times that I tested and I knew that I have COVID. The first time is like when I back like last year, I think. Like last year, like September. That one was like the biggest one because, you know, it was like the first time that I got a COVID and it was like the strong one. I was like, you know, like what is like the funny thing? I went back to Thailand, right? And I get like my 4th vaccine dose from Thailand like a week before. And then I get back to Taiwan and I get COVID. So I'm not sure if it's like, but I mean, like, I know that it's not preventing, it's not like stopping you from getting the COVID, it just like make it less pain. But for me, it's like, I have like 2 stripes for so long. I have like 2 stripes for so long, like on a COVID test. I have like 2 stripes for almost like 2 to 3 weeks. It's almost like a fucking one. And the thing about them is like this, like they were like, you know what, like if you just have like still like 2 stripes, even though you don't have like symptom anymore, then like please still like stay there, you know, like don't come out and all the stuff like that. So it was a really like, you know, like a frustrating experience for me because like I stay indoor for so long, like so damn long. I'm so done with my life at the time. The thing is like this, like I don't mind staying indoor, but as I told you guys before, right, like I think like I tell you guys before that I'm like a kind of like an outdoor person. So for me it's like if I need to go out to like recharge it. Like today, for example, I haven't got out of my room yet, which is a bad thing. Which is a very bad thing. Which is like a very, very bad thing. Like I need to get out of my room like once per day, you know. I cannot like stay inside for like the whole shit because if I do that, I'm gonna be like rotten and die, you know, like that's like the problem about like me. I mean like this, I can stay indoor. How to say like this, like there's like two people, like there's like two person in my inside me. It sounds weird, but it's like there's like two side of me in like the same body. One side is like this. If I stay at home, I don't mind going out. I mean like I don't mind staying at home, but I will be like, you know, I will be like rot to death. I will be like slowly decaying. I will be like I want to like, you know, I want to like can like stay home all day. I don't want to do anything. That's like when I'm still at my room, which is not a good thing. I need to go out. I need to go out. So if the other side of me, you know, like I feel like I'm like a Yu-Gi-Oh character, you know. I was like, I have like the, you know, like trust in yourself, boys. Extrovert problem, I mean like, to be honest, it's not because of extrovert. I think it's because of I just need a fresh air. You know, it's kind of like this. Like I mean like it's a scientific proven that like staying in your room all day is not good for your health. I mean like I think it's not because I'm extrovert. It's more I didn't need to meet people, you know what I mean? I don't need to meet people. Like the thing is that I don't need to meet people. I'm fine. I mean like I'm fine going out alone just to kind of, but I just need to like, you know, like touch grass. You know what I mean? Like I need to have the sun hitting my skin. I need to like touch the grass for you know, like my body to have like a proper chemical balance in my brain that I can like survive. You know what I mean? It's like a bit hard to talk, but all in all, I think like you guys understand. It's more like I just need to touch grass. That's all. My body cannot like survive without like touching grass. I mean, I can survive. I'm not gonna die, but I'm gonna become like, I'm gonna slowly decaying into like the worst version of myself, which I don't like it. So, you know, enough of a story. I just need to go out. Yeah. Walking early in the morning is good. Yes, I was trying that. I'm currently like, right now is like I'm trying to like wake up super early. Like I'm waking up like 5 a.m. in the morning because I feel like I'm trying to like get back into like, you know, like the old routine that I was like super healthy person, you know, like kind of sleep on time, wake up early, do things, have like a nice coffee in the morning and just like have a bit of a walk. Try to be, you know, kind of like have like a, what is it called? Like a billionaire, like what is it called? Like a billionaire lifestyle. Like waking up in the morning, go to the gym and like all the shit like that. It is, you know, I'm trying to like have the lifestyle. It's good, you know. Yeah, I like to go. For me, it's like this. Like I don't mind. I like my room, you know, because like there's a reason why I make my room like really cozy. I like to like make my room like super cozy, super nice, and all the stuff like that. So that's like the part of it. I like my room to be cozy room, but the thing is like I cannot stay in my room too much. It's a curse. You wake up. Yeah, I'm trying. It's how do I say this? Like I make my room like I have a curse like this. I like to have like a proper working space in my life, you know, kind of a good table, a good chair, like a nice monitor setup and everything, a keyboard and mouse, like a coffee machine, all the things, you know, like able to like, you know, like be productive kind of a person. That's like that's what I am. That's what I do like most of the time. And then I have like a thing that I realize is that I cannot stay inside too long because like if I stay inside too long, I'm gonna be like rotten to death. So that's my problem. Like I make like a perfect room to stay inside, but me, like my body is like, I cannot take it. I cannot like take it to be inside like all the time. So eventually, you know what? I still need to like force myself to go out. Like, you know, like leave your PC. Have a fucking birthday. 10 kids in it. Happy birthday, Mr. Ken Hitson. I hope you have a good time. Whereas like September 10 kids in it remix. I'm waiting for it. It needs to be like your thing. Yeah, it's his birthday. Mr. 10 kids in it birthday. So like go say happy birthday. HPB. Isn't it like HBD? Is it like happy birthday is like HBD? Is it like HPB? I'm not sure. I don't know. Like it's all good anyway. It's like it's happy birthday. Like why do we need to like care about it? If the message was like delivered, then like good enough. If the message is delivered, then it's good enough. You know, like we don't need to care about whether like is it correct or not to say like HBD or whatever that is. Yeah, this is like me, you know. I supposed to go out today, but why I'm not going out, I don't know. I feel like right now I'm feeling like I'm decaying right now. This is why like this stream might be like a very, you know, like a what is it called? A very very like simple pace stream, like nothing, you know, like super fancy, because like I'm decaying right now. I'm in a decaying state. I supposed to like go out, but I didn't, and now I'm suffering from, you know, like I need to go out. Like I've got like the debuff right now. I have a debuff of, you know, like I need to go out. Maybe I need to go out after this. Like I just need to go get a walk, you know. Maybe after the stream. The stream is like 2 hours, or just like I think like after the stream I'm just gonna go out and like get a walk. I can't. Do you go on night walk? I mean, like it's fine. At least in Taiwan. Taiwan is like fine for like a walk at night. It's not like, you know, like it's not like super dangerous or something like that. So it's like fine. But for me, it's like this. Like it's not like I specifically go for a night walk. It's more like if I didn't go out during the day, I need to go out at night, at least a bit, because like otherwise I'm gonna be like decaying. Like my brain cannot function if I don't go out. So I'll just like go out a bit. Maybe I'll go to like some places like around my place. Things like that. Should be enough, you know. Should be like enough. It's not available. It's not possible in Thailand because like night walk is like literally like you can't. You just can't night walk. You know, you just can't night walk during like in Thailand. It's not possible. You're gonna like die. It's not like you die, but you get what I mean, right? It's like it's not. It's not, you know, it's not like a good thing to do. How about like you guys, like do you have like any interesting story in your life this week? Are you on a bad person or prefer to go out? I prefer to go out, to be honest, but I don't mind staying inside. I can be bored, to be honest. It's just more like this. I want to go out, but I forget to go out. Can I say this? I'm an outgoing person if I can remind myself to go out. Like I enjoy my time when I was like out there, but if I'm not like, you know, putting effort into reminding myself that I need to go out, then I will stay inside. You know, that is like the shitty part about it. like if I want to go out, I enjoy outdoors, but I forgot to go out. I want to take you out and cuddle you in bed. Damn. I mean like cuddle can come afterward, you know. Like we can go out first and like cuddle later. ขับเคลื่อนด้วย passion ในการลุกมันไม่มี passion อ่ะมันลืม as I'm saying, like I keep forgetting to go out, and that's a bad thing. I don't like it. I hate it. I should go out more. That's what I want. Sounds like a nice plan. Sounds like a nice date. I want to go to like, I need to go to a hot spring. Can I go to hot spring tomorrow? Is it okay? Is it weird if I go to hot spring alone tomorrow? I think I can go. I'll go to hot spring tomorrow. I need to like go out like far away. So I'm gonna go on a mountain. There's like a hot spring in a mountain in Taiwan, and I'm gonna go like, can I make an effort to go there? Fuck, I have so much thing to do though. I still have like, you know, like my thesis writing, and like I have like an isakemo to like prepare. So I'm like, I'm not sure if like I can do that, but I wanted to. I want to go out. I want to go out, chat. I want to go out. I want to go out. How? Tell me how. Tell me why. Like I cannot like leave like this. I'm gonna dead. Then go walk. Also, like, can I say like this? I want to talk about this, but like, I'm so happy that like, these days there's like more people like saying good morning back to me. I have been like waiting for this moment for like my entire life. That like, you know, like one day like people will start like saying good morning back to me, and you know, like the day finally come that people was like finally like start saying good morning back to me, and I'm like I'm so happy. It's like such a small thing, I know, but you know what? It's kind of a it's more like this, like yeah, on Twitter, yep, basically. Because it's like as I'm saying, like I do like the good morning post as kind of it's more like a daily update on my life, I guess, you know, because like it's the thing is like this, like before that, right, I didn't like active on Twitter. I know, but it's not like the same. I mean, like I know, but it's like it's not like the same thing, you know. I mean, it's not the same thing. I know that it is like a morning on Discord, but the difference is more like the morning, like the good morning in Twitter is more like a small talk, you know. Like with some people, they would be like, oh, like, oh, this and that. Because like usually when I say good morning on Twitter, it's like I will kind of like put like a bit of a, you know, like a story over there as well. You know, like what I do, or like kind of like a bit of a message. I want to do at the same thing on Discord, but it feels a bit redundant, so I just like do it on Twitter only. And the thing is, you know, as I'm saying, like I didn't like. Also, Kano-san, hello. Kite kurete arigato. Sawasdee kapom. Hello. So, what I'm saying is that it's more like I feel like it's a very routine thing, you know, kind of a good morning on Twitter is like screaming it out. No, it's not. The thing is like this, like this culture is from like the Japanese side of like VTuber. Like, let me say it first. The way that you know, like the way that the audience from like the Japanese VTuber side, and not say like Japanese VTuber, but let's say like a VTuber that is like more on a Japanese style, comparing to the audience of like the VTuber that's more of a Western style, is very different. And the interaction is like a lot different. That's what I is slowly learning. And I mean like this, to be honest, it's not about like Japan or stuff, but it's more like I like it because it feels a bit more closer knit, you know. And then no, it's a furry style. It's the same thing. I mean, to be honest, I don't want to say this because it sounds like it sounds a bit weird, but it's not like a furry style, because it's furry like the most of a VTuber on Twitch say it. I mean, what I'm trying to say is like this. Most of a VTuber, furry VTuber on Twitch is more of a streamer per se. Like you know, like the closeness of you and the viewer is like very close. It's like on the same level. So when you talk with them, it's more like, you know, like you just talk with them and like you just like happy and like that's it. The thing is, because usually you just didn't like, you know, kind of like sharing, you know what I mean? Like people not used to sharing on. They just watch you as a content creator and like that's it. They're not like it's not like they want to, not say like idolize, but more like it's not like they want to have you in your life, you know what I mean? Sanders, like they didn't want to have you in their life that much. You were just like entertainer to them, and like when you off the stream, and that's it. End of the day, goodbye. Which is like not say like it's a bad thing. It's just more like, you know, like at the same time, no, it's not like parasocial. It's not. I mean like that way you can still also be parasocial. It's not about parasocialing. It's more like you have someone that you kind of like, you know, you can like talk with them and kind of like sharing with them more. But the thing is this, it's not forced, you know, because like I come kind of sad though. But I mean like it works. It depends on like the point of view though. Like so basically like on a Japanese, I wouldn't want to say like Japanese style, but kind of like the agency VTuber or like the VTuber that was like, you know, like a kind of like a bigger one. As I'm saying, like we are like an idol. It's the same as like the idol culture in like, you know, in many places. And the thing is like for us to have like a Twitter account is more like this is like the person that you can, you know, like interact even off the stream. Like you don't need to be on my stream And that's I like the idea of that. I don't want people to be like feel bad that they cannot watch the stream, you know, because it's more like if I'm on a stream, it's mean that I have some content to like provide to you. Like, oh, you know what? Let's do something fun together. So it's more like if you cannot watch my stream, you can still interacting with me. You can still like talk with me on Twitter. You can still like replying. You know, you can still like we can still interacting with each other. You don't need to wait for me to go live. And I like that. I really like that. And you know, like a lot of Japanese furry VTuber is like the same. It's because they didn't go live that much. You know, like they live stream like so less. So most the way that they, you know, like they keep interacting with their fan base is that they just use Twitter. They just like, you know, like let's talk, let's say hi in the morning, let's exchanging like how our life goes. And I think like it's cute, you know, like it's more, it feels more closer to me because, you know, like it feels like fine. And the reason why also Chen สวัสดีครับผมคุณบัตฮัลโหลสวัสดีครับเป็น stream. So and the reason why I like Twitter because, you know, it's like one-to-one conversation. If you do it in Discord, right, it's more like it's more like a group chat, right? Okay, like let's talk about it. I'm not saying that Twitter is, I'm saying like Twitter style. It can be applied to Blue Sky as well, like the, you know, like the same thing. But what I'm saying is that Discord is a group chat. So it's when we do like a talking or like good morning, it feels like we are just, you know, joining the group chat, and sometimes it feels awkward to engaging into it because if you're just like a random person and then like you kind of like walk in, like everyone just like, oh hi, good morning, there's like 5 people and then like you're just like, oh hi, like out of nowhere, it feels weird, right? At least for me, I feel like. But on Twitter, when you replying to someone, it feels like a one-to-one conversation. Like other people doesn't have like the part in this. Like this is just like me to the people. So that's I feel like it more personal to me when I do like a good morning in the Twitter, which is kind of sad because Twitter is like burning right now. But the thing is, you know, it's such a nice interaction. I really like it. It's more like I can have like a one-to-one conversation with like my like the viewers. Like I guess it is undirected. I mean, because it's like it's less of a, you know, like it's less like talking, you know what I mean? You cannot have like a one-to-one conversation with me if it's like a Discord. If you try to have a one-to-one connection, not one-to-one connection, one-to-one conversation. Connect สวัสดีครับผม it feels weird. Like if you just in Discord and you just want to talk to me, then you cannot have it, right? You need to like DM me, for example. You need to DM me. Or if you like talk to me in the Discord chat without give a shit about other people, then it's also gonna look weird because like this is a group chat. This is not like, you know, this is not like a one-to-one conversation. You know what I mean? So technically it's the reason why I really like, you know, like Twitter these days personally, because it just feel like I can have like a, you know, like a little bubble of me and like that person. We can just like, you know, like talk a bit more. As that's what I'm saying personally to me. I'm not sure, like I mean, like as I know, I understand that we have a Discord before, because like before that I didn't really give a shit about Twitter. I'm just kind of, you know, I think like Discord is enough. But even myself, like if I'm being super honest, I don't really like, you know, like share that much. It's more like this. If I want to do like a personal post, you know, I would do it in like a cafe announcement board. But the thing is like this, sometimes it's more like a very like personal things in life. I'm just like, it's not like I don't want to share. I don't mind sharing it, but sometimes it's more like, you know, I can just like type it in a group chat and then it just like got pushed up because people was like talking and like that's it. That's all. So for me, I think that for now, I feel like I'm just gonna, you know, like be more active on Twitter. I mean, I'm still reading Discord chat. Like I'm still there. I'm still like reading like what you guys like talking and everything. I probably like didn't, you know, like didn't reply that much. Depends on like what you guys like talking. But yeah, pretty much like for now. Bangkok gonna be underwater too. I know. It's like flooding like shit, right? It's like so flooding right now. Take care. Take care,ครับผม Take care, just take care, okay? Just take care, everyone. Don't get flooded. But yeah, you know, like these days, like I was just talking for people just coming in. I was just talking about like I'm gonna confess that I'm super happy that, you know, like I start to have like a people, you know, kind of like replying back to like when I say good morning. When I do like a good morning tweet and then like there's like a people was like, you know, like replying like good morning back to me, and you know like sometimes we just like do like a small talk and just like things like that. I feel like for me personally, I really like the interaction that we have. It feels so nice. Yeah. สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับผม There's a typhoon right now. Give typhoon. You don't want typhoon. You don't want typhoon is shit though. Like why would people want a typhoon? I mean like this. If I don't know, typhoon is not like drizzling. You know, the problem is like it's even worse in some country like Japan, for example. You know, they're closing office. I got evicted. Oh no. Can you like get back home safely? We never get typhoon. Don't wish to have one. Trust me, it's not fun. It's not fun. I'm going to be drowning by the report on homework. It's okay. You know what? You will fight through it. I'm just saying, like, you know. Also, like, I'm on Blue Sky too. So if you guys like, if you like, saw my account on Blue Sky, it's me. It's not like a fake one or anything. That was like totally me. I just didn't like use it yet because you know, I want chaos. You trust me, you don't want it. It's like it's so fucked, to be honest. It's like it's causing so much problem. Typhoon, like house literally like flying out of the window. Like yo, I got like typhoon in Taiwan and I got typhoon in Japan. I'm like it's like an annoying angry rain. The way I calling typhoon is like it's just an annoying angry rain, you know. It's just like a rain that it's the kind of rain that, you know, like how it's flying. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. ภาษาอังกฤษไม่ค่อยแข็งแรงขอโทษได้ไหมล่ะNo, it's not how. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Like, you guys, like, don't need to, like, make fun of my English, okay? Damn. I'm so exciting. But yes, I mean, like, I'm not encouraging about, like, this. I mean, like, up to you guys. I'm not, like, you know, like, forcing you. But I'm just gonna say that, if you want to, you know, like, talk with me, I mean, I'm pretty much, like, on Twitter, like, these days. So yeah, thank you for replying to my good morning post. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm glad that I can say good morning like everyone. It's like this, you know. I was a bit jealous, you know. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I was like seeing like, you know, like because I follow like you know, like my friends is like a Japanese like query VTuber, and even like my friends like, you know, like a Thai VTuber themselves, you know. They was like when they do like a good morning, and it's like everyone was like saying good morning back to them, you know, like tell them like a little bit of a bit of a small story about like how their life going. It's a nice touch, you know. I like the moment like that. And then like it's been so long that, you know, like I was like posting good morning, but I feel we're replying to messages. You mean like replying to tweet on I work from home today, but my boyfriend goes to office. Oh shit! I hope he was okay though. I hope it was okay though. I think like I mean it's understandable. I mean like if you're not like a Twitter kind of like person, it's gonna feel weird. It's true. So that's why I'm saying like I'm not forcing anyone, because, you know, because we didn't coming from, you know, like the Twitter community. We coming from a Discord community. So I was like, I understand that like this is not like something that, you know, like my community were used to doing. So I'm kind of like, I'm just like slowly building it over time. Like now, like you guys get to see, you know, I have like it's starting from just, you know, like a Discord messages that I will do like a tag, you know, after the stream, like, oh, like thank you for coming, things like that, because I want to, you know, like able to kind of communicating in a one way or another. So when I see that people was like responding to it, I was like, I'm really happy about it. I'm just really happy about it. Like, yeah, finally, so happy. It's nice to like get to talk. I mean, it's more like it's the same thing. The thing is like this. You guys know that I'm a person who like I like when you guys like share your life a bit about me, right? It sounds like weird, I know, but like when someone was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna like go to take a test today, or was like I just get into university, or like, you know, I just like move to another country, I remember everything. Most of the things like I can remember all the time. So it's, you know, it's more like I like that. But the thing is like it's not like something that, you know, because like a lot of people, as I'm saying, you need to wait for me to be on stream to talk about these stuff. Like you wouldn't want to like talk about this stuff on a Discord group chat, you know, kind of like, oh shit, like I just do this and that, because it feel like you're oversharing. But people would do that in a stream chat because it's more like you're talking to me, you know, I can reply to it like literally. So it's when that happened, basically is that, you know, like people need to wait to be on the stream to like talk about like these stuff with me. But with Twitter, with like the way that we're doing on Twitter right now, it actually allow that to come back again. Like I get to have like a small talk with my viewers, you know, kind of a like what do they do, what are they up to, something like that. And I like it. I think like it's a nice touch, you know, it's a nice touch. Hello Lopez, hi. So that's what I'm feeling about, you know, like using like Twitter these days. It's more like a diary, you know, like when I tweet something, it stay there, it doesn't get washed away in a chat, or if I post something, it was like there. Really, which year uni I'm starting? I don't think that you never tell me like which year you're starting, but I remember that you were gonna go to like a country in like Europe, around like in Europe, like somewhere to do like an internship, and you was like talking about like getting the laptop, and you get like a Dell laptop, and after that you just like come back. That's like I mean like there's so much thing that's like you were like talking, and I was like yeah, like you, there's like a time that you come like kind of like come to the end, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to like internship, I'm gonna go to like exchange student. But I don't think that you like ever like told me like which year you are in. Like we never talk in that topic. But I do remember, yeah, right. Like I'm not in a scary way, but it's more like this. Like when you sharing something with me, I remember it, and it's kind of like, oh, I remember that guy. Like, you know, like you are the person who like that something like that. You know what I mean? Like you're like having like a this and that right now. So I mean like, you know what, I glad that, you know, I can be, you know, somebody, not just like in your life, but more like somebody that you know, get to have like a nice conversation. It's my second year. Okay, I'll remember that. Who can't even remember that? I become like a Telltale's game character now. I'll become like an NPC. I'm just like, who can't even remember that? So how do you remember me? I mean like you are a very loving fan. I mean like that's like one way to say it. You drive a car, that's like something that I know now. So that's a new knowledge to me. There's like some people that like I meet like here and there. But overall it's nice. I mean the thing is that's kind of like the part of, you know, like still have like a more like a smaller community. I guess like one day, you know what, I'm just like this, like, but I mean like if one day I ever like, you know, like get as big as like other streamer, then I would be sad about it. But the thing is like this, like not a lot of people sharing these things with me, you know, like people just kind of like talk and like that's it. Like we didn't get into detail like that much when like we talk about like these stuff, you know. It's like, it's just like, okay, you come in and just like say hi and just like that's it. Like that's pretty much it. But to be honest though, I mean, I don't know. I mean, all in all, that's kind of like the summary why I like Twitter. That's why I was like super active on Twitter. That's like kind of like the topic about it. That's a topic of the conversation that we just like have. It's more like right now. It's X, I know. I'm gonna call it Twitter, okay? Like, you cannot stop me from calling it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter like until the end of the day. As much as I like blue sky, I think like if I move over there, it's gonna be a bit confusing. So I don't just like, I'm just like, I really like the way you remember some detail about the view. I mean, like I'm not trying to be parasocial, but I'm sorry that I do remember, I'm sorry like that I actually remember like things about like people that was kind of like like here and there in my life. Like some people would be like, Pooka, like what the fuck, like why the fuck are you remembering? But I don't know. I mean, like you guys told me that. I mean, like how to say like this? Like you care enough to share with me, so I kind of like I value it. That's the way I look at it. It's more like I value that you are like you sharing like this piece of information with me. You get to, and I like it. Like that's why I like it. I really like that I can get to kind of like like be here. Like you guys get to be there and see me growing as a content creator, and I'm glad that I can like from the other side I can get to like be here and see you like as a community, as a viewers, like like growing up and having your life and everything. It's like that kind of feelings, like like just saying พี่คุโรสวัสดีครับผม so that's my way of like looking at it. I'm kind of like looking at like at a from like two perspective, like you guys look at me over here, then I look at you guys like from like the other side as well. So the thing is, right now I have a problem because it's like I cannot change back my profile picture. I like to listen to Twitter ผู้กันนะครับขอบคุณครับ I cannot change back my profile picture on Twitter because like I mean like technically, as you guys know, I have a Twitter, like I have a subscription on the blue check mark thing. I just like didn't show it because I didn't want a blue check mark in my life. Guy Gamer สวัสดีครับผม I just like basically I bought it because like I want to see like the analytics. That's all. Like it have like the it kind of like it have like the analytics for like the post and everything, and you can post like a longer one, which I needed when I was do like a like an introduction post. I need something that I can post like super long in one post, and just like that's it. I literally like bought it for that reason, and then I was like changing my profile picture like to the meme one because just out of the whim, and now they were like, because you have a Twitter blue, so they need to review your profile, so you cannot change too much of your profile picture. So when I'm trying to change back, it's like your account is under review right now, you cannot change it back, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck. Tomorrow is the last day of my final exam. Can I get a share up part? You want it in English, right? Wait, I'm just like asking because like sometimes it's like people are just like Thai viewer, but they like they didn't tell me they're like they're Thai. Which you have the blue check mark, yes, but I hide it because I didn't bought it to like like be the blue. I bought it for like some specific features that they have, and like that's it. Like a bit hard to. It's kind of like this, like like any language is fine. I can wait. You're not Thai, right? Are you Thai? Wait, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. What next series of game you're planning to play? Currently, I don't have like the long play series that I want to do because the thing is like this, like I enjoy talking too much. คนไทยโอเคงั้นก็สู้ๆนะครับผมพรุ่งนี้สอบวันสุดท้ายแล้วก็ยากแหละเนาะเวลาสอบมันก็ต้องอ่านหนังสือทำโน้ตทำอะไรนั่นนี่เยอะแยะแต่ว่าพรุ่งนี้วันสุดท้ายแล้วสู้ให้เต็มที่นอนหลับให้ฝันดีแล้วพรุ่งนี้ก็ไปตื่นไปสอบทำให้ดีที่สุดเท่าที่เราอยากทำให้รู้สึกว่าไม่เสียใจถึงแม้ว่าจะทำแล้วรู้สึกว่าแบบอาจจะทำได้ไม่ดีแต่อย่างน้อยได้ทำสุดฝีมือก็ถือว่าโอเคแล้วก็จะได้ไปพักผ่อนให้เต็มที่นะครับขอให้โชคดีนะครับเวฟด็อกโก้ You're gonna get like a special treatment if you can understand Thai because I'm gonna speak in like a more like a cuter voice. It's not like a cuter voice. This is like when I speak in different languages, my voice change. When I speak in Thai, it's like you get like a different voice from me. I feel like I talk a bit harsher in English. Like my voice is like a bit harsher in English. Game require attention, so most game won't allow downtime to talk. Yeah, I know. It's kind of as I'm saying is like this. I don't think that I'm like the most entertaining people to do story games. that's kind of like the thing that I realized about it. Like my story game usually didn't perform that well, like stream wise. เฟรนด์พรุ่งนี้สอบสุดท้ายเหมือนกันสู้ๆนะครับยังไงก็สู้ๆเต็มที่ถ้าวันนี้ต้องอ่านสอบก่อนหรืออะไรก็ไปทำก่อนได้นะไม่ต้องกังวลถ้าอยากจะแบบดูสตรีมก็เปิดไว้ข้างหลังก็ได้อะไรเงี้ยนั่งฟังเฉยๆแล้วก็ไปอ่านสอบไปเต็มที่กันจะได้ไม่รู้สึกเสียใจเราว่าเอา speak in Thai เราแค่รู้สึกว่าเวลาสอบอะสิ่งหนึ่งที่เรารู้สึกว่าสำคัญกว่าการทำได้ไม่ได้อะคือการที่เราต้องรู้สึกก่อนว่าเราได้ทำเต็มที่แล้วถ้าอย่างนั้นคือสุดท้ายเราอะถึงแม้ว่าจะทำแล้วรู้สึกว่าแบบเชื่อแม่งแบบอาจจะตกอาจจะแบบต้องซ่อมหรืออะไรเงี้ยแต่ถ้ารู้สึกว่าสุดท้ายแบบได้ทำสุดฝีมือแล้วอะได้ทำแบบเต็มที่แล้วอะมันจะโอเคกว่ามากๆมันจะรู้สึกว่าแบบมันสอบตกไม่เท่าเสียดายพูดจริงๆเวลาแบบเอาพูดตรงว่าแบบสอบตกหรือว่าแบบได้คะแนนน้อยอะไม่แย่เท่าเสียดายที่ไม่ได้ทำให้เต็มที่นี่คือความรู้สึกของเราเลยนะจากใจเราแค่รู้สึกว่าแบบอย่างน้อยคือรู้สึกว่าทำได้แบบมันดีกว่าแบบเชื่อแบบแม่งตกเพราะว่าแบบวันนั้นกูอ่านไม่พอหรือแบบว่าวันนั้นเราแบบไม่ได้ทำเต็มที่อ่ะมันจะรู้สึกแบบความเสียดายมันติดตัวไปตลอดชีวิตเว้ยซ่อมอ่ะแค่ซ่อมอ่ะถ้าแบบติด F ติดรอติด0อ่ะแค่ซ่อมมันก็หายแต่ความเสียดายอ่ะความรู้สึกเสียดายแบบทำไมวันนั้นเราไม่ทำให้ดีวะมันจะติดตัวไปกับเราตลอดเว้ยดังนั้นทำให้เต็มที่อย่าให้รู้สึกว่าตัวเองเสียดายประมาณนั้นโอเค back to English What about sandbox game? I'm also bad at sandbox. I try a few sandbox game, right? I mean, like as you can see, I try like the only sandbox game that I play and it's okay is like Minecraft. Yeah, like that's like the only sandbox game that like we do. Live code ผู้กันแน่นอนผมหน้ามือหนึ่งซื้อคอร์สผมสิครับMy exam has passed and now I have a big project to do, Lamau. I mean, like I like to do project more than like exam. That's why I'm glad about my master degree. You know, like I don't have exam. I just like need to pass do like the project and like that's it. It's my craft. Yeah, it is. The thing is like this. Like the time that I like the game that I like when I was like streaming the most is like two games. One is Undertale. The other one is Alien Isolation. So I think that if the next game that if I ever gonna do like the story game, it's gonna be Deltarune. But I'm waiting for it to all come out first. I was like, I want to play Deltarune, but I'm just like waiting for it to like all come out first. Yeah. The other one I don't really have like a plan because the thing for me is like this. I care more about the viewers, you know. I don't want to like stream something. Those are story games. Yes, I know, but that was a good one. How to say like this? Like every time I do like story games, I feel like people it's a kind of like an underperforming content. You know, like there's like not as much people watching when I do like story games. But it's understandable because like, you know, like first maybe like they already know the story, they don't need to watch it again. The second is because like it's a long thing and you know like people, you know, like it's kind of like it's a bit hard to like catch up. That's what I'm saying. I already finished Undertale. I just like yeah. Exam is a curse. Yeah, curse of no sleeping. It's okay, you know, do your best. Survival her, yeah. So the thing is, as much as I want to do it, I feel like from my statistic it's not like the most enjoyable content and I don't want to like do like a dragging. The other problem is that these days, as I'm saying, my stream is a lot shorter now. I used to do 4-hour stream, as I'm saying, as you guys know. I used to do like 4-hour stream, but right now it's like I'm doing like 2 to 3 hour stream at most. So if I do like a story games, I need to like really like look at if I can complete it in a certain good amount of time, you know. I don't want to do like 20 part of like one game, you know. It's something that I mean for me at most is like less than 10 is like okay. It's already pretty long, but it's like acceptable. It's like it's okay. I was still okay if it's like less than 10 episode. But it would be the best if we can finish it like 5 or like 4, you know what I mean? It is. I mean like I play a lot of short game already. The thing is I already like burned it all out, you know, like when I was like do it before. So, but the thing is like the game, right, is kind of like a bit of a, I don't know. I feel like as a streamer, I'm not like, I didn't like really like, I mean, the game that I feel like I'm resonating with is like the game that I can, you know, like being chaotic in it, being fun, like let's say like party animal, for example. Kirill, hello, สวัสดีครับผม Hi, hello. Like party animal, for example, like co-op game, or maybe like, you know, like kind of just like open world, some shit like that. So I feel like for me, I think like if I'm gonna play the game, I think like this is kind of like the game that I want to keep in the back of my head. You know, if I want to play some games. Most game is long. Yeah, it is. It's true. So I don't know. Like as much as I want to do it, I don't. I'm just like, you know, I'm just like the person that I care a bit too much about, like, you know, when people was like how well is like the stream is like receiving from like episode to episode. So when sometimes it's like when I do the stream and it look like people doesn't really enjoying it that much, I usually like don't want to like continuing it because it feel like I'm dragging. You know, it feels like I'm just like dragging it. I'm just like Kaki kun, hello, สวัสดีครับ hello 晚上好 Do you want me to talk with you in like in English or like in Chinese? 你要中文还是英文 You can choose a language, you know, like when you come to my stream, it's like a game, you know, you can like pick your language, like pick your like stuff. What about melatonin? Yeah, I mean like I'll get back to melatonin like sometime. I was like playing it like last time, like a bit, half of the game, but I didn't like finish it yet. I'll get back to it like sometime. Multiplayer and open world, that's a mostly sandbox game. It is true. Any is fine, but I can't understand Chinese. I mean, like, I can speak like Thai, which is like my native tongue. I can speak English and Chinese. I'm learning Japanese right now, but I wouldn't say that I can talk in Japanese. It's like this, I can talk with like my friend, but I don't want to talk to viewers because, you know, if I speak something wrong, it's gonna be like like so weird. So like I don't want to like speak Japanese to like my viewer that much. The reason is like this, like I want to say it first. I want to like put it out first. Like the reason why I including like so many like Japanese things in my stream these days is not because I'm trying to be like a Japanese VTuber. It's more because there's a Japanese viewer that I get, and I feel like it's my responsible to, you know, like take care of them. I just, you know what, I just feel bad. I mean like this, when I got some of the viewers with me, it's more about like, I mean like I got Taiwanese viewer as well, but the thing is like on the Taiwanese side, people is like actually pretty okay with like, you know, like English content that I do. So before that, when I was like first starting out, I put a lot of like I do like a Mandarin Chinese and then like English because, you know, I want people to kind of like have access to the content. That's my feeling. I mean, because me as a VTuber, I'm also following VTuber myself. You know, my root is like I'm coming from the person who also watch VTuber myself. I also like following other VTuber, so I understand the feeling. You know, it's more like I have so many VTubers that, you know, they're like Japanese VTuber, for example. I don't understand shit. I don't understand anything about them. But so it's kind of like, you know, I want to support them. I want to like able to understand what they're talking, but I just don't. I just like, you know, like I just don't do that. I just don't understand. So that's like the reason why I put so many like, you know, like I'm trying my best to like communicating in Japanese in the content that I put out. So, you know, it will at least like help them able to like, oh, know what's going on. I'm trying to be very considerate because I care, you know, like that's like the point. Like people gonna be like, okay, oh, Fukan, you're trying to, you know, like be like Japanese VTuber, like you put so much Japanese stuff on your stream. Like no. I'm already weeb myself. Like I don't need to like, you know, be trying to be more weeb, okay? Like like I'm already like weeb out of the stream before that. Long gone. It's not new to me. Like this is like not a new thing to me. Like I just didn't like, you know, like put it on stream. The reason why I put the Japanese languages more, it's just mostly because I want to like connect with the people. Like my YouTube stream, I mean like on the flip side, my Twitch stream on my Twitch stream is like mostly it's like Thai and like Taiwan and like US. You know, Japanese is like 3%. It's like very low. It's like not that much. It's a very low like percentage of like your viewers. Not say it's a bad. It's more like, you know, like look at it from like, you know, like the grand scheme of thing. It's not that much. So, but comparing to like my YouTube live stream, there's like so many like there's like almost like 10% of like Japanese viewers. So that's kind of like I feel like I'm responsible a bit from on this one. You know, I feel like I want to at least like able to provide like a you know like a good content, you know, from my feelings. Like, you know what, I was like I want to able to at least like communicating with them. I don't want to make them feel like they left out or something like that. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's okay. Like that's for me. I mean, like, to be honest, I want to like speak more Thai. If there's like one thing that I wish for is like I want to like speak more Thai. But you know what, like, because like Thai people is like they mostly can understand English, so I'm just like, I'm sorry, like as much as I want to like speak more Thai, but you know, like you guys understand English, so like, you know, I'm just gonna try to only speak the languages that the people from that languages like doesn't really understand English that much. And it's not like I'm saying like bad thing about Japan, but you know, like it's understandable like that Japan is not the most, you know, not the most fluent in English country per se. So, you know, I'm just like I'll be like, you know, I mean, like you guys like can understand English, so I'm just like, it do be more. Yeah, it is true. I think like it's less about like more comfy. It's more about like, you know, like you can be more expressive with the languages itself. That's what I'm saying. You can be more expressive. You can be more like, you know, you can like put a bit more like sass into like the talking, the way you talk, like the way you like, you know, all the things like that. I think that's like the big part of speaking in native language, which is like the reason why I have like a Thai stream every week. I have like one Thai stream every week, so I can, you know, kind of be a bit more unhinged, be a bit more like unhinged to like my viewers, like a bit more, just like, you know, talking. Can talk sorry without biting tongues. I mean like I talk already pretty fast in English. The thing is, I think like I already talk pretty fast in English. It's not like this. It's not like that different in speed. Personally, for me, like speed is not like the biggest problem. It's more about like the topic that I can talk about. Like something is like it's very Thai reference. You know, it's like it's a very Thai thing. Like there's like maybe like a commercial or, you know, like kind of like a meme or like a sentences that, you know, like it only. Thai languages is like one of a hard language because, okay, I'm just like gonna talk about this like a bit. But the thing is, Thai language is like, you can learn to read it, you can learn to write it, you can learn to speak it, but the way that people use the word is like evolving so fast. And every year, like let's say like every month, there's gonna be like some word. It's like a slang word. Like slang word happening so much in Thai languages. And it's like every month. So basically it's like this. If you talk with Thai people, if you want to talk like in a native level, in other languages you can achieve that because it's not like the biggest like wall. But how to say? If like as comparison, it's the same as like, you know, like the Gen Z word that people was like talking on a TikTok. Like let's say like, you know, people was like, oh like, yeah, like, you know, like, you know, all like the sass, all like the slang word that was like super new and people doesn't really know like what the fuck is like happening. That's what I'm talking about. And that's happening to Thai languages. Thai is like evolving all the time. And it's hard for people to catch up. Like, especially if you're not like in the, even myself, I'm gonna be like that. Even myself, I cannot catch up with it anymore because I'm not living in Thai. If you don't live in Thai, you wouldn't see like these kind of like word like used in like your daily life, and it's gonna be like the biggest problem, you know, because like you just don't know. Like when I come back and it's like people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like what is that word again? What is this one? What is this one? What are you guys talking? I don't know. I don't catch up anymore. I just don't catch up anymore. I don't know what is happening. I just don't like catch up anymore. I'm just like, stop. I guess English is just a simple word. The thing is like English is pretty standard, you know. Like English is like you can learn and then like you can talk with people and it wouldn't evolve that much. It have like a few slang here and there, but it's not like something that you would find in a, you know, like a normal conversation, or even like in advertisement or like something like that. You know what I mean? Like in Thai, like you will find like slang word everywhere, even in like advertisement, even like outside of like your, you know, like a conversation. Like they wouldn't use slang word in other thing than conversational, but in Thai they use it on everything. They use it on everything. More than even a conversational, and that's the thing about it. Like it's so hard to catch up. That's why like the Thai language is like, it's not hard because like the character or like the grammars or stuff. It's hard because like people are using it in the weirdest way possible every day, and it just like keep evolving. You know, it just like keep evolving. Yeah, Thai slang has so many levels. It's true. It have like so much of a level of depth to it that I personally is like yeah, English is always like very pale. It's true. I was going to reply, why don't you also include Thai? Yeah, because because English is like enough for now. The thing is like this. Right now we only have like one Thai speaking member. In the future, if we have more Thai speaking members, maybe we will like, you know, including like English in Thai in the, you know, in the announcement. Like right now our members, I mean like the member of Isakemo is not a secret. I mean, if you know where to look, it's not a secret. You know, we just make it like a silhouette for no reason. It's not a secret. Like people was like try to guess like, oh, who's the member of the team, or like, oh, like it must be that. No, I mean like you don't need to guess. It's not a secret. We just make it, you know, we just make it look mysterious, but it doesn't have anything in it. You can, if you know where to look. Anyway, สวัสดีครับผม So, you know, yeah, it just like this is, it doesn't have any meaning behind like the silhouette. So, as I'm saying, like right now we have like 4 Chinese speaking members. We have like 2 Japanese speaking members, and everyone can speak English. So that's kind of like the reason why we didn't พิมพ์ไทยได้ไหมอ่ะไม่คืออ่านออกแต่แบบไม่ขออนุญาตไม่ตอบนะถ้าพิมพ์เป็นคาตาคานะพิมพ์เป็นไทยมาก็ได้ I know of them, I can only guess yeah from the silhouette. สวัสดีครับคุณผีพนันjust kidding ล้อเล่น yeah, so like right now it's like Isakemo is like, you know, 5 members starting. This is like the first wave, this is like the first batch. So the way that it's a long story. I'm not gonna talk. It's like a personal life of themselves. I'm just like saying, long story short, Yao Xiaomei is that in the chat is a person that like, you know, like I mean like he was like helping me with like the singing, like kind of like a vocal training and stuff, and we were like playing game like off the row, and there's like one day we were like in a Discord like chatting, and it was like, oh, we want to play poker, but he doesn't know how to play poker, so I just teach him how to play poker, and now he's addicted to like playing poker, like not with the money involved. As far as I know, I know that like you're not like using money, but now he cannot stop playing poker. Now he's like he's always playing poker. he cannot stop playing poker now. It's not a being the thing is like this. There's no like the name of the generation because it's not a gen. Like we didn't trend to like make it as like a gen thing. You know, it's more like a hello, hello 晚上 not 晚上好 空班哇 Why am I speaking Chinese to you now? Hello. What the hell? Why am I speaking Chinese to you now? Okay. เล่นทุกวันแล้วเนี่ยคุณหยุดไม่ได้ผีหลอกวิญญาณหลอนก็รู้จักนะทำไมมีอะไรปะ Why? I don't know. I just like suddenly just like start speaking Chinese to you. Oh yeah, just oh yeah. I mean like เปิดตัว5 คนยังมีใครบ้างคืออย่างที่บอกอ่ะคือมันไม่ได้เป็นความลับเว้ยคือถ้ารู้ว่าต้องไปดูที่ไหนอ่ะมันก็อยู่ตรงนั้นอ่ะมันไม่ได้หายากเลยคือทำให้มันเป็นแบบดูแบบน่าสงสัยเฉยแต่มันไม่ได้ความลับ if you know like where to look at it, it's not a secret. As I'm saying, it's not. I never meant to keep it as a secret. It's not a secret, you know, because like we need to announce. We need to have like someone announcing about it anyway. So like the person who announcing it is of course the member. It's like that obvious. It's I don't know how to like, you know, like I don't know, like it's not a secret. It's not a secret, you know. It's not a secret. It's just like that. So the way that I mean like this is not a spoiler, you know, like this is more like kind of like behind the scene thing that we just like talk, but we didn't plan to add it in like a wave, you know. It's more like we're gonna try to kind of like look at it. If there's like multiple people at once, then maybe we kind of like add it as a wave, because the thing is we don't do application. This is not an agency. This is just a VTuber group. It's a group. I put it as a team, but that's a typo. I didn't mean it to put it. We call ourselves as a group. We don't call it as a team, because you know, when we say it's a team, people was always ask like, is it a Twitch team? Because you know the Twitch team is a thing. People was like always talk about it. It's not a Twitch team, so that's why we call ourselves as a group. It's just a VTuber group of people like coming together. And the way that we operating, as I'm saying, is that we working like a, you know, like a Hololive or like Nichi-sanji style. It's more like not as a it's an agency, but it's more like the way that we produce content is more like we are like, it's kind of like we live in the same house, and you know, like we just try to like make the content like very fluently. Like the key point of Isakemo is not about like the team itself. It's more about the interaction between the people in the team. That's like the key point of Isakemo. Like we didn't plan to do it because like we want to do collab, but it's more of a, you know, like the content is like the interaction between team members, between group members. I mean like, yeah, even myself, like between group members itself. That is actually a content. That was like the real point of Isakemo. So as I'm saying, it's not like an agency. It's not like a, you know, like a stuff. It's more of a, we just want to like get together and like have some fun. Like that's it. That's like the whole point of like Isakemo. Indeed, yeah, it is. So for those who like wondering what I'm talking about, you can like go check it here, please. Tan. Just gonna like pin the post. So yeah, like that's like the point of like Isakemo. You can say it's like you can see all the members as a whole when they announce they collab as a group. I mean, yeah. It's more like something like that. So that's the same as, you know, when you watch like a Totsu stream, they have like a Discord stream, and we kind of like, you know, like, oh, that's just like jumping in, jumping out, you know, of like the call, because it's not like that thing. Or sometimes we just like, you know, like play some games and like people coming in or something like that. It's more about the interaction between members, which is something that I didn't see in most like VTuber team, because like people usually is more like they need to plan a collab. Like the way that, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's just like the way it works, that I'm personally watching like Nichi-sanji, right? I'm watching like, you know, a lot of like group. I mean, I'm watching like Thai VTuber as well on that. And it's fun because like, it's fun. The fun part is because like the interaction between the members inside the agency itself, like they can, you know, like they can bantering with each other. They can like, you know, like arguing and stuff like that. It's fun to watch them be together. And it looked like a cohesive, it looked like a, what to say? It looked like they're like a family, you know. It looked like they're like live in the same house kind of a thing, you know. So it's more of a, you know, like it's more of a, the interaction between them. And the way that most team operated is like there's a lot of people inside of it, so it's very hard for, you know, like the people to like kind of can jump in, jump out of the conversation like that quick, because, you know, like when you have too much members, sometimes like you don't know that person so well, so it's like a bit hard to, you know, like to have those kind of content. So the Isakemo, like the way that we work is more of a, we try to like start from small, and we try to kind of like build a relationship between like each member, so we can have like a more like a, you know, we can kind of joking it easier with other people or the stuff like that. So that's what I want. I mean, like that's just like something that I want. I really like personally, and I want to make that happening one day. Yeah. ในทีมมีใครบ้าง I mean like you can see it. I mean I can talk about it because it's not a secret, but if you know where to look, it's all pretty much like already there. But basically like right now is like the team is like consists of me, which is like, you know, it's not a better friendship team. It's more like the way that we're not gonna get together because it's a collab. That's the thing. Like every stream doesn't need to be a collab that you will get to see more than one people in one stream. You know what I mean? That's like the point of it. That's a part of it. It's more like we just live in the same house, and whenever we doing the content together, we just jump in, jump out, and it's that is the point of Isakimo. That is the point of Isakimo. It's not about you don't need to wait for the collab to happen. You can just do it because we in the same group. I'm not gonna sing Ji Hoi, okay? If I sing, I'm not gonna sing it. I mean, even though I get 1 million baht, or maybe I'll sing if I get 1 million baht if I sing Ji Hoi. But no, I'm not gonna sing it. No. There's a person who's been asking me to sing Ji Hoi for half a year now, and they're not succeeding yet. So you know what? It's not it's not something that it will be happening anytime soon. Just saying. But yeah, the team is me right now, and it's Ash, which is everyone know Ash already, and we have 3 more members, which is a Taiwanese member. One is Kanis, which is which is a Taiwanese. Another one there's Paroto, which is another. I mean, you guys know where to look at. I mean, we'll get to know more about. I don't want to spoil I don't want to introduce them for you, because that's what we have a team debut stream for. We have a YouTube channel, but the thing is we want it to be a bit easier to access, so that's why we stream on my channel, just for that stream only, just for the opening stream, and then the VOD will be on the YouTube channel. Taiwanese, yeah, we are Taiwanese YouTuber. ขอใจเธอแล้วเพราะเธอเคยร้องไปแล้วไปหาเอา One hand clapping ใช่ไหมจำได้ว่าเคยเล่นFor the camo, yeah, I mean that is what happened. That's the reason why we formed Isakemo, because it doesn't happening outside of the Japanese furry VTuber, camo VTuber. They have such a tight group. That is what happening, but we don't have that outside. So I think for me is this. The way I look at it is if the sometimes is you cannot just wait for the opportunity to happening. If you want to have one, you need to make it yourself. So right now it doesn't have we doesn't have one, so that's why we make it ourselves. That's why Isakemo was happening. It's the same idea, because because when how to say, as you say Iman, that's the main reason why we form Isakemo, because if they can collapse crazy, they collapse so much, and they have such a a close group, why we can't do that ourselves? So that's why we do Isakemo. That's the reason why it happening is that's the reason why that group, our group was happening, because how to say, we want to make it as a group because it looked like a more formalized team, something like that. So in the future, if people can have their own communities, or the group itself, I mean that would be nice. It's not the idea that how to say, or it's not the original idea in the first place. We're not the first person to do this, but it's more of, if we are not in one, then it's either you wait for it to happen, or you just make it yourself. And I think the reason why we make it ourselves is because we feel we are. What are the Isakemo mean? Basically, it's from Isakaya, which is literally mean a drinking shop. It's mean a drinking shop, and Isakaya is basically it's simply translated, it's more a bar in Japanese. And kemo is just from kemono, so we combine the word together. It's not grammatically correct, but we discussed about it extensively, because we have Ash-sang and Paruto. I can also speak Japanese, so we discussed about it, about is it okay if we use the name, because we want, I mean we didn't need to make it the Japanese name. The thing is this, we didn't mean for it to be Japanese name, but when we were brainstorming about the idea of the name, we like the idea of kind of have a what is it called, a theme for it, a theme for it to be kind of a more of a theme for the whole team itself. So that's why we position ourselves as oh no, we just a izakaya, that kind of a place, stuff like that. It's more like a bit of a settings for the team itself. That's why we come up with like the Isakemo. It just we were like randomly throwing names. We don't have like the exact name yet, but when someone was like throwing Isakemo, it was like, oh, this word. I mean, like we don't know if it's like exactly like grammatically correct, but it sounds nice. And then like we kind of like working around it. I was like, you know what? It's okay. Like it's not technically grammatically correct the whole thing, but it works. I mean, like it works. It's pretty much yeah. As Imon say, yeah. I'm gonna have a bit of a spoiler. This is a spoiler, but the Sunday stream, the team debut stream, is actually a drinking stream. Like we drinking on the first stream. So yes, like we're not gonna be drunk, hopefully, but we will be drinking. So yes, our first stream is our team debut stream is a drinking stream. I didn't like include that in the detail because it's like like it's not like a how to say. But yeah, now you know. And the stream itself is like it's gonna be like in the multiple languages kind of a talking because like we have like a theme and then we're gonna like kind of switching the languages between like each section. So we're gonna like start with English and then we like talk a bit in Chinese and then we move to like Japanese. Like it's gonna be a bit of a weird feeling, but the thing is, the way that content was gonna be after this is that the languages will depends on which channel the content was up. So we have like 5 members, right? As I'm saying, and the way that if the content is on my channel, then it will be English. If the content is on Ash-sang channel, which is like on YouTube, it will be in Japanese. But if it's like the content was like on like let's say like the Taiwanese streamers, it will be in Chinese. So that's why we say that we have like multiple languages in a team. It's not like a one languages. Because we able to provide that, and we understand that like each member have very different audience. Like each member have their own audience that like in their own languages. So that's why we do it this way. We kind of like it depends on what channel are you watching from. The content will be in that languages, or maybe even mix between like a few languages. I don't know. Maybe in the future, Ashan will start speaking Chinese. I don't know. No, it's not drunk. It's not karaoke party. It's just like a talking. It's just it basically is like a Totsu stream, kind of just like talking. Like we have like introductions on like the questions and everything, but it's gonna be like a. We're not gonna sing on our stream. Like don't worry about it. Even though like 3 of our members is like singer streamer, like 3 of like our member is like a singer streamer, and it's not a spoiler. Right? I think I talk too much, but it's not like something that's gonna be happening soon. But they also gonna have like a song, like the songs cover that like doing together in the future as well. It's more like a like a นับเธอยังนับแล้ว3 คนนี่3 คนอีก2 คนไม่ได้ถ่ายร้อง Do forgive me, but I must now take my leave. It's okay, Kira. Thank you. Glad to have you here as well. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm not gonna be that drunk, okay? Like that day was มัน Okay, ไม่นับก็ได้ there's like only like 2 singers stream. I'm sorry. I wouldn't call myself as a singer. I'm too shit to call myself. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go cry in a hole now. Sorry. บอกแล้วช่วงนี้อย่าแซวเยอะใครแซวกูซ้ำ2อ่ะ ผมบอกแล้วว่าช่วงนี้อย่าแซวเยอะOkay, back to the topic. What were we talking again? I forgot already. สวัสดีครับคุณมาสวัสดีครับผม Don't cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. No. I'm not crying. Who the hell say I'm crying? No, I'm not crying. อันนี้ก็ตอแหลแล้ว อันนี้คือตอแหลแล้ว อันนี้คือคนตอแหลแล้วอ่ะ something about it. No, just talk. No, nothing. Just kind of like a bit of a off-topic thing in Thai. It's just like teasing me. Nothing too much. It's just like teasing me. That's it. Okay, back to English. So, Isakemo, yeah, basically Sunday, 8 p.m. GMT plus 8. So, hopefully we'll see you guys there, and hopefully like more content. And yeah, the way that in the future, as I'm saying, is if we have like more members that are gonna be like joining the team, I don't think that it will be in a wave, because like it's more of a, if we see that they are fit to the team and we feel like, okay, you know what, like let's come on, like we have like a few talk and we feel like, okay, you know what, we can ไม่ได้เปลี่ยนเรื่องเฉยก็ไม่อยากคุยแล้วเรื่องนี้ มันคือไม่อยากคุยท็อปิกภาษาไทยนานเพราะว่าเข้าใจว่าคือแบบคนดูเหมือนตอนนี้เราเพิ่งคุยภาษาอังกฤษคนดูเขาก็แบบงงว่าเราคุยอะไรกันแล้วมันไม่ใช่เรื่องที่แบบอยากจะอธิบายมันไม่ได้แบบว่าไม่ได้เปลี่ยนเรื่องเพราะแบบไอ้นั่นแต่หมายถึงว่าเปลี่ยนเรื่องเพราะแบบคนอื่นเขาฟังไม่เข้าใจโอเคเนาะโอเค back to English. So yeah. Why do you stamp me? Okay, so yeah, pretty much that's it. I think like, to be honest though, what I hope personally right now is that I hope that like in the future we can have like more Japanese member. But right now like we don't have like a, I mean like if we have like a strong foundation to the team and I feel like we kind of like like hit the thing, like like kind of like afloat a bit more, kind of like very structural, very like like, well, like people start knowing us as like what are we doing, and in the future we can have like a more like a member that can, because right now it's like this, there are only like 2 Japanese speaking members, and I kind of like feel bad about it, because like we don't have like that much of a Japanese speaking member that like able to do a content a lot in Japanese. Like that's why I'm trying to learning maybe I talk, I mean how to say, but the thing is like they need to able to like speak English. That's the thing. Like for now, like the reason why is like we keep English because the team is like still starting, so we try to make the foundation was like there, kind of if we have like a common, because the way the team work is like we don't have a, I'm just keep calling it team, just use as like the way the group work is like we don't have like a structure as like a operational thing. It's more like we work, I mean like people take care of like stuff differently in a team, in a group. Fuck. But we don't have like the leader or like like a commander or like something like that. We kind of brainstorming like all the way. So that's why it's kind of a basic requirement right now that you at least need to can able to like communicate in English. But the thing is like like in a KMO JP side, there's not much that can speak English right now. Like I mean like as far as I know, there be like a few that kind of maybe I'll ask around, but right now it's like this, like we don't really like looking to kind of like add more people because we're trying to set the structure first. That's like the point right now is we're trying to set the structure for the team, for the group, for the team. I keep for the group itself, we try to like set the structure first. So when people was like joining in afterward, they kind of have an idea of like what are we already doing. And some KMO GP that can speak English, but at other time, the thing is like this, like I think like most of them is like super busy also. I mean you can name it now, I don't mind, because like I'm not like the I'm not like the most like avid KMO JP as well. I'm just kind of like like looking at like, oh, I talk with a few, but like that's it pretty much. It's gonna be a long way, so I didn't like expect myself to like be able to like communicating in English like anytime, no in Japanese like anytime soon. But I'm like I'm slowly learning. So at least it is something. At least like I'm putting effort into it. That's the point. At least like we need to put the effort into it. Maybe I'm not sure. I mean like Thai maybe like in the future. Maybe like we do like a Thai content in the future. If we have like 2 Thai speaking members. Not sure. But yeah, adding more member is not like our priority right now. We didn't like, it's not our priority, basically like that. It's not our priority. We're just looking at like other stuff first. Because like right now, you know, there's like so many, because like speaking a bit about like the Twitch team side is that since, you know, since the what is it called? Since the Wild Abandon, if you guys know that, like the team, like the Twitch team on Twitch, yeah, they like disband. There's like so many like new Twitch team was like happening right now, and it's kind of like a craze. You know, it's kind of like a, you know, like a trend that people was like, oh, like, you know, like let's start like a new team, because like people was like, you know, super like all around. But Isakimo was not because of that. It's mostly like inspired by like the way like agency VTuber like doing the stream, and we were like, you know what, I want to do that too, so like why not, right? Why not? Like while waiting, that's the point. Bushi from JP and from Taiwan. I think Mikang is Thai. He's not Thai. He's not Taiwanese. He's Thai. I think he's Thai. Teach Thai language stream. I mean, it will be there. It's a part of the plan. You guys will see it. You guys will see a lot of content in a way. Like that's gonna be like the part of like the stream that we do like afterward, here and there. It might not be like every stream, but you know, like we will be in a many weird. The thing is, because like, have you guys like ever watched like a Hololive content? If you watch like Subaru, like from Hololive, and she was doing like the Aosora Police series before, and basically like this, she's a Hololive Japan side, and she cannot speak English. So the way she does is like she take like a EN member, like not an EN, Hololive EN member that can speak Japanese to be a translator, and then she bring another people, you know, like so she can bring the guests that can only speak English to the stream and just like translating. And I think like one of the content that's like fun is, you know, like the lost in translation kind of like content. People love that. Like people love like the lost in translation kind of content. It's just like translating to like completely different shit, and it's like it's fun. But it's okay. Like you're not the only person who mix up like Taiwan and Thailand. Even the news, the new, what is it called, like the news company, I forgot like which company is it, but like some company like they were like messed up like Taiwan and Thailand, and they were talking like, oh, you know, like this is a picture of like New Year in Thailand, and I showed a picture of like Taiwan. I was like, okay, well, I guess that is it, you know, like that's it. You're not the only person. I'm gonna say like this, like you please don't be worried about it. You're not the only person who like messed up. Not saying like messed up, but a lot of people also like it's actually not the same. If I say like being like super, it's like Thai and like Taiwan. Thai as in like there's like no H. I know that H is silent, but like when you say like TH and T itself is like, you know. But it's a Thai. I know. So it's okay. It's fine. It's understandable. Hello, Asang. Speaking of which, also like as I'm saying, Asang has have like his first English stream tomorrow on Twitch. So, you know what to do. Go watch him. That's why I don't stream tomorrow, because I'm gonna be there as well. So like, please go watch him. It's like a reverse, you know, like he like I'm trying to get onto YouTube, and then like there's so many like Kemo like Japanese Kemo VTuber right now that was like trying to like stream on Twitch. Like so many. And I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to get to YouTube, and then like everyone was like going to like Twitch. It's, you know, like it's okay. It's like a fun time. Not complaining. not complaining. At least you know, like at least when I'm on when I'm on Twitch, I feel like I'm like a bigger guy. I'm like, oh, like hello, hi, welcome to the house. Welcome to the house. And I'm here like on YouTube. As I'm saying, like it's a funny thing. That's like it's always like happening. People like watching me on YouTube, like, oh, like hello, this new VTuber I never seen before. Who are you? And then like I go back to Twitch like, oh hi. Yes, this is me. Same people, same content. Bigger guy. No, I mean like not in that way. Also, we say hello. So kind of stream. It's not like senpai supremacy, you know, but it's like, it's kind of like this. Like if I'm on YouTube, right, I'm just like being like baby over here. I'm just like I'm a small channel on YouTube. Like that's the thing about it. I'm not saying like I'm not complaining it. I mean like I like it. That's why I stream a lot on YouTube, because it's like, you know, it's like I can just stream and like doesn't, you know, put too much like emphasis on, what is it called, like a you know, like entertaining the audience, for example. Like it's like a lot more relaxed here. That's why I stream on YouTube. That's like the point. But it's kind of when people that are like watching me, like there's like a lot of like KMOV that's like, you know, like they follow me back to Twitch. There's like, right, like these days, like I think like Akira Sang, Sasayama Akira is like, he watched me on YouTube. He watched me on Twitch as well. I was like, wait a minute. So I feel like I did, you know, like in a way I did like bring some like Japanese KMOV to Twitch as well. They're kind of like, oh, like, you know, like go watch my Twitch. It's fun. But it's like the same feeling, you know. It's like, oh, you know, like, oh hi. Still fun nevertheless. There's like no YouTube stream delay is a lot less than Twitch. Twitch is still like pretty much delay, especially if you're on your phone. It's gonna be like super delay. Not that delay, but I mean like in your feeling. I mean like I see your chat like instantly, but like, you know, like when I see your chat and then talk and then like it go back to you, then it's gonna be in that sense of like questions. Why is my Wi-Fi like through signal? What the hell? What's happening? So yeah, like a few people. I mean like usually like when I talk with like other VTubers, like I just like talk in the chat, like that's it. I just like talk in like the Discord DM, and like that's it. Because like I don't want to like, you know, like show them like the broken Japanese on like on my Twitter timeline. It's fucking sucks. it's bad. So that's why I'm like, you know, like if I'm gonna talk with like Japanese VTuber, just like I'll talk in a DM. It's okay. Like you're like, you know, I don't want to like expose myself. I don't want to expose myself. I'm sorry. The thing that I mean like in the future, like looking forward, the thing that I wanted to try to do is probably like, the thing is like this, like, you know, like the no Japanese, only Chinese. You mean like I mean I can speak Chinese. I can speak Chinese, so like there's like no problem. But you know, it depends on like who I'm talking to, right? So like if I talk with the funny story is that when I go to Japan, like last month, it's last month, right? It's still last month. Okay, it's still last month. Okay, it's not like that long away. But when I go to Japan like last month, I survived like 40%. I would say 40% of the time by speaking Chinese, because like apparently there's like so much, you know, like a Chinese tourist or even like from Taiwan as well that was like there, and there's like so many people that can speak Chinese, like you know, like a staff over there. So there's like the time that, you know, I think I think like I talked about it already, that when I was like I going to like a what's it called, like a yakiniku place, you know, kind of like a grilling meat place. One time I was like booking and everything. I was like going there, but the place seems like they're friendly, you know, like it seems like they have like English and everything. But when I go there, there's like no English at all. I'm like, okay, you know what, it's fine. Like I'm fine with it. And then the staff was like walking to me, and so and she was like talk with me in Japanese, like, can you speak, like, do you understand Japanese? And I'm like, I just like say with my limited knowledge that I don't understand Japanese. Back in Japanese, like, you know, like, what can you say? I'm sorry, like, I don't understand Japanese. And I'm saying like, oh, I can do English, you know, like, I mean, like, you can talk with me in English because like I can talk English. That is a point, you know. Let's is English okay? And she was like, no, she cannot talk, she cannot like speak English. English is like not a thing. So and then she was like, asked me like, can you speak Chinese? Like, 中文可以吗? I was like, okay, 中文可以. So yeah, and there's like many places that like end up like this, like the same thing, you know, as in like they cannot speak English but they can speak Chinese. So what is happening is like 40% of the time that I was like in Japan, I was speaking Chinese. I would just like speak Chinese. And I'm like, okay, you know what, like, it's done. So as I'm saying is like, it's not like totally like 100% like super understandable, but at the same time it's like I survive in Japan because I know Chinese. Like that's like, you know, I done that before. Like people speaking to me and it's like, can you speak English? So no, you know, I cannot speak English. Yeah, it's like the same thing. It's like the only thing that, you know, like you just like talk. Remember that I was mistaken as Chinese last month. People get mistaken as Chinese all the time. That's the problem. That's the thing about it. We all get mistaken as Chinese like sometime in our life. Even though like for me personally, I don't have like a Chinese like ancestor at all. Completely zero like Chinese ancestor. But because I live in Taiwan for too long, I think like my like dressing and like the way I dress myself, it probably like look very Taiwanese. So I got confused a lot. I was like, oh, are you Chinese? I'm like, no, I'm not Chinese. I don't even have like Chinese ancestor. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't have Chinese ancestors at all. But still, like, for some reason, I still managed to look Chinese. Hello, Blaze Suzuki. Hello, Jazz. สวัสดีครับผม Somehow my classmate knew I was Asian because of my eyes. She thought I was Taiwanese, but I'm Filipino. I think like Filipino is like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm Japanese, but no, Japanese thought I was Japanese when I was in Japan, weirdly. I guess like that like depends. I guess like depends on like, I'm not like half as well. So like, I'm not sure like what's like my exactly is like my ancestor, but yeah, like I don't have like, because like when I go back to Thailand last year, like last year when I go back to Thailand, I was like traveling to like a place in Thai, and then I was like waiting, you know, kind of waiting for something. I don't know what if I'm doing, and then there's like multiple occasions of time that the staff would just like walk up to me and just like ni hao. And just like speak Chinese, like just start speaking Chinese with me. I'm just like, oh no, I'm Thai. Like there's like, I think like most of the time that I'm in Thailand, like when I was like back in Thailand for the first time after the COVID, I didn't get back to Thailand for 2 years since I come to Taiwan. So like when I go back like the first time in Thailand, people would be like speak with me in English, in Chinese, but not Thai, because like, yep, like it's okay. So the one is, except a lot of Filipino or Asian people don't know what I am, something I'm American or European. It probably because like, I'm not sure, I don't want to like, assume it, but I feel like, you know, it's like depends on, yeah. So, oh, there's like one, I think like this one is like a rerun, so if you haven't heard of it, but I think the most memorable experience for me when I was like, you know, like go back to Thailand is like, I got pursued by a lady. I think like she was like trying to like sell me something, I think. So what she did is like, you know, she like, I was like walking. I dressed like a tourist. I'm gonna say like this. Like when I'm back in Thailand, I dress like a fucking tourist. I have a camera, you know, like I have like my camera that I like, because I like to take a photo, right? So I have a camera. I have like a backpack. I look like a fucking tourist. Like it doesn't look like someone from Thailand would dress like this. And it's like, because, you know, I was like completely like in Taiwan, so like all of my clothes and stuff is like, it's pretty much, you know, like a, I don't want to say like Taiwanese style, but it's not the same as like the way people dress in Thai. So when I go back to Thailand, and you know, like a lady, she was like pursuing me. She was like, oh, like she was like, talk to me in Thai first. She was kind of like, you know, like talk to me in Thai first, and then I was like, I knew that she was gonna do it. I mean like this. Maybe she doesn't mean harm, but I just not in the mood to like communicating with people. I was like I didn't want to like talk with anyone today. I just like I want to like live my life. So she was like calling me in Thai, and I'm just like pretending that I didn't hear it. Like I'm trying to pretend that I didn't understand it. So I'm just kind of like like oh like look a bit and just like continue doing my stuff. And she was like, okay, you know what? Maybe like this person is not Thai. So she started calling me in English. She was like, she switched languages. She was like, damn. She was like, prepare. She switched to English. I'm like, okay, you know what? Like I'm gonna try my best to like keep resisting, And then she was calling me in English. She was like pursuing like hard right now because like at least she was like she was like you must, if you're a tourist, you must know English. And then I just like what I do, because I'm the Pukan who are trilingual now. I just like speak Chinese back to her, and she was like stunned. And I'm just like walk away. I possess the power of trilingual. I'm like no, not today. Not today. She was like, do you think that you got 2 languages and you can outrun me? And now I got 3 languages. So like I can't wait to like be able to speak like Japanese, so I can do like a quadlingual feature, because like Chinese is pretty popular, like I think like a lot of people in Thailand can speak Chinese at this point, because it's like there's a lot of like Chinese tourists in Thailand. So I think that many people is like already catching up. So I need to like move on to next languages that people doesn't speak that much in like other country. So like Also, another thing I like about YouTube on mobile, if you accidentally close the app, you press live button to go back to the live feed, which Twitch you gotta refresh. Yeah, it is. Twitch is like you cannot watch rewind as well. That's what I'm talking about earlier. Don't remind me, because I speak English, German, Filipino sometimes. Speed at the speed at which I speak with Filipino friends. On call in front of German friend, I'm scared them. Oh, okay. ใช่เรื่องตอนป้าขายของนานมาก It's like so long ago. But you know what? Like it's not a bad thing to like have like a like more languages like in the back of your head that you can kind of oh, you know what? I'm gonna speak this languages. Like I'm gonna like speak this languages. My friend can like all my friend can speak Japanese. Like I have like a friend group in university, and we still like talk until this day. Everyone can speak Japanese. Like everyone have like at least like entry, like JLPT entry in my friend group. I don't know why, but everyone was like super into Japanese languages, and everyone was like so good at Japanese. So yeah, like so when I have like a problem in Japanese, I'll just like ask them. But then like they will come like what is like I finally like feel my power. เขาตามสวัสดีครับผม when there's like my friend from Thailand or like from like other country like come to Taiwan, and then I was able to like like just like speak Chinese, and I able to like bring them to, I feel like a local, like that's kind of the feeling that like, okay, you know what, I think like I actually made it here, like I actually settle in certain degrees that I can bring my friend to like places that was like super local, and like you need to speak Chinese to them. It feels like you are like a parcel, you have like the parcel mouth in like Harry Potter or some shit, like it's like you can open the the secret passages, because you can like you don't have like you can speak like snake language in Harry Potter. It's like it's like ping, like wow, you can do that. Yeah, it's like super it's a superior feeling, when you like possess the languages. It's fun. So it's like I feel like I want to like my goal right now is like this. I want to kind of like try my best to like learn languages, because for me, maybe it's like a self-bragging a bit, but I feel like personally I learn language pretty fast if I really like put my heart and soul into it. Because comparing to like other people that like live in Taiwan, like as a foreigner in Taiwan, I live here for 3 years now, and I think like by far, like comparing to like everyone that come here with me at the same time, my Chinese is like exceeding a lot of people already. Because like I feel like if I put my heart and soul into it, I think like I have a talent in learning languages. English also. Like English is like my second language. And I was like, when I learn English, English is like my best subject that I can like do it. I cannot, the thing is like with English is the same thing. It's like I cannot explaining it, the thing, but I know that it's supposed to be this way. That's like my English skill, you know. I cannot explaining grammar, so like I don't know, like if they give me the test, I was like, I don't know what is this grammar called, like past tense, future tense, past, future, continuous. I don't know what the fuck that is, but this doesn't look right. This one look right. I'll check this one and it's correct. So like that's it. Like that, I don't know. I don't know. Like don't ask me like English grammar. I don't know grammar. I just know that it look okay. So like yeah, that's it. They understand me, but I want to keep this a secret. Speaking Chinese and Korean mixed together. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like you can go to other. The thing is like this, but the problem is, you know, when you like in Taiwan, which is like a popular destination for like a lot of Thai people, you know, and then I was like, you know, I was able to kind of like not say like eavesdropping, but I get to overheard a lot of a conversation that in Thai. And sometimes it was like, you know, kind of like talking like this and that. I was like, okay, you know what? But I never like revealing myself. There's like one time that I was like in Taiwan. I was like in, there's not one time, but when I'm in Taiwan, and then there's like, you know, a girl. She was like trying to like get the bicycle from like the places, but it was like have some problem. She doesn't seem like a local. So I was like helping her out, and I was like talking to them like, oh, like talk to them in Chinese. Because like, you know, like that's like kind of, and she looked Asian. And just like talk to them because it's dark and she looked Asian. So I talked to her in Chinese because like I assumed that she was like, you know, like Taiwanese. So it's like talk to her all the time in Chinese. And then we kind of like, you know, like I help her to like get like the bicycle and everything. And on the way we kind of like talk, like where are you from? Like, you know, like what nationality are you? Like, 你是 like 哪个国家之类的. So I was like asking her, and she was Japanese. Because I mean, like I can hear in her Chinese that she not Taiwanese. Like the way that she have an accent, I think she can hear my too. Because like my Chinese is not like a perfect Taiwanese accent. It's to still have like a bit of a, you know, like a foreigner accent. So like we know each other. That like the other guy, you know, like the other guy is is not Taiwanese. So we just asked her like, oh, like where are you from? And she was like, you know, she was from Japan. And I was like, oh, I'm from Thai. But because like she cannot speak Thai, she cannot speak English, I cannot speak Japanese. So the only language that we can understand and can talk is Chinese. So yeah, like languages bring people together in a way, you know. You just like, yeah, like Thai people and Chinese and Japanese people talking together in Chinese because this is the only languages that we can talk. But it works. That's the point of languages, you know. Like as long as it like help you communicating, that's all it matter. That's all it matter, you know. I mean, you can type in Korean. It's okay. Can I beg people to stop like typing like other languages to me in katakana? Can I put this as a rule? Because this keep happening and I feel like, you know, like please don't like you can just type me in the like in the own respective languages, okay? Like you don't like I mean like as a joke is like one, as a joke is like 5, but like don't keep doing it. It's like it's a bit like repetitive. That's just why. I mean I have a bad habit. Like I troll my friends sometimes. Like I just like type like Chinese in like hiragana. And it's like completely like fuck up. But it was fun. I'm just like kind of trolling them, something like that. But yeah, like I mean like if you want to greet me in a stream, you can just like type it in that languages because I have like the, you know, I have the tool to like talk with people in their own languages. So like, you know, no need to talk to me in katakana. Don't need to like talk to me like katakana. Just like type in. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. we're just like talking about like about like languages, like the time that I was like back to Thailand. I keep forgetting to update the topic, but it's like being trilingual is so convenient. I'm updating the topic after we finish the talk. That is a problem. I'm the person who like I do like zatsudan stream, but I never like stick to the topic because like I just talk about everything that I can have. That is a thing about it. That is a problem about me. I don't stick with one languages, and that sucks, you know. Like whenever I mean like there's like before that I used to have like a redeem that will like redeem to like speak Thai for 10 minutes or like speak Chinese for like 10 minutes, stuff like that. But the reason why I took it out because I feel like it's a bit, I mean like at the end of the day, as I'm saying, it's more like, you know, I want people to still feel like inclusive when they're like watching me, even though like they're from like the other language, because I realize that there's so many like Taiwanese viewers or even, you know, like Thai viewers are like watching my stream these days, and the biggest reason is that I don't want them to feel like they are not inclusive, you know, because they like, let's be honest, like not 100% of like the, how to say, they're not 100% understanding what I'm saying, but they want to support me, and they kind of like they want to like be here, you know, kind of like, you know, like to watch me and like all that stuff like that. So my thought is like this, like I want them to feel as inclusive as like as they can, you know, as they can. So that's why I kind of stop, you know, doing like these kind of like language redeem. I'll just like switch languages like on the fly. It's okay. Like I don't have a problem, you know, kind of switch language on the fly. I can like switch to like 中文，我可以讲中文，因为如果是我想换，可以换。Now I'm speaking Thai，ก็คือพูดไทยก็ได้。It's like you can, I mean like if you use it a lot, you can like switch on the fly. It's not like the big problem anymore. So like I'm okay. It's not a flex though, but it's kind of flex. I know there's a people who like, you know, there's a people who like, you know, can speak more languages than me, but yeah. So you're a hack. I'm not a what? Why am I a hacker? No. คะแนนจีนกลางแต่คือเราจริงๆอ่ะ I mean like actually I used to learn Chinese before when I was like younger. When I was like in a secondary school, I used to learn Chinese before. I used to learn like Chinese before, but I was like already like completely forget. So I wouldn't call that I learned Chinese before. I was like completely like gone now. I mean like it's convenient. It is true. It is true. The thing that 这很酷，对不对？ So I mean, so what I'm trying to say, also like reply to Argo, do you have the tools? I just use Google Translate, but I have like I mean like for me it's like I use an app called like it's called like One, which is like the app that basically displaying the chat right now on the left side, and then it will translate any languages that you talk to me back into English if it's like not in English. Yeah. Have you eaten? Yes, I have. The thing is like this, like I don't mind if you like type in your own less pretty languages, but it's more like if you can speak English, just keep it English. That's like the thing that I talk about on a stream, is that if you can keep it English, please keep it English, because like we try to make it as inclusive as possible. Any languages, I mean like the one that's like wouldn't be, I mean like there's like not the super like rare one, like people will, I mean like there's like don't test the system. It's more like it helped me like able to like talk with you guys, but it's not like a super tool that, you know, will convert like any languages into like the most accurate way. It just supposed to kind of like help me a bit easier kind of like communicating, that's all. Chinese is, I mean the thing, I mean for me is like this. Two things that I realized about like when I'm learning Chinese is, first is you need to completely understand, you need to completely like accept the language as it is. You need to completely accept the language as it is. This is like the one way to learn language effectively, is you need to accept the language first, because the way people learn is like this. I mean, it's not wrong. Let me say it first. It's not wrong and it's not easy to do, but when you learning second languages, you need to have a frame of reference, right? So your first language will be your frame of reference. So let's say if you're Thai and you want to learn English, Thai language will be your frame of reference. It will be your, your structure that you want to build the other languages on. So that's what's happening. And sometimes the thing is like this, Thai and English is still okay because like the way grammar work is like pretty much the same, So it's pretty much like the same. It doesn't like completely different from like the other one. Ron kawaii hello. Hi. So English and Thai is fine, but when it comes to let's say like Chinese or let's say like Japanese, right? The structure that like the problem when you have is that when you have like the frame of reference like this, a lot of people that's struggling with learning Chinese when you're coming from like English is that you're trying to comparing English to Chinese. You try to like comparing English to Chinese. You try to like put the way languages work into the other languages. So it's like how to say, you try to like put the other language on top of the other languages. So the thing is, when you do that, you're gonna get confused. You're gonna be like, why the fuck does it work this way? Like, why the fuck does the grammar like look so weird? Because you're trying to put the other language. You try to make the grammar of like the one language work with the other language, which in most cases it doesn't. For for example, in Chinese, right? There's like Chinese is like the easy version of Japanese grammar. For me, as a person who like kind of like learning both languages, Chinese language is like you get like a glimpse of Japanese grammar inside it, because to be honest, because like the way Japanese words like they take it from Chinese, but and then they make it their way, so they still have like they share like a bit of a similarity in structure, like some kind of like a upside down like grammar. So let's say like there's like a word, there's like a bit of an example. There's like the word 过来 and 来过. This one is like one of like the one that I was like, it's like what is it called? Kind of a bit of a one that I have a problem with, because like I'm trying to like comparing it to like English. But the word like 来 mean come, to come here. 过 is mean like it's already past, it's already over. So like 来过 should mean like you came here before. 你来过这边吗? You came here before. But when you say 过来 doesn't mean you before come or anything. It just means like come over here. You come over here. 过来. So when I first was like, isn't it the same word? Like, is it? No, but no, it's kind of like, like they have like all these stuff, like a little of a, like a flip side grammar, so like 睡觉前, or like all there's like so many words that was like super like what is it called? It's like a what is it called? Like a flip side grammar. So what I'm saying is like it's not the same thing. Like, okay, Japanese and Chinese is like not the same thing, of course, but when you learn Chinese, you get like the glimpse of, kind of like the taste of weird grammar that like exists there. So when I first learned Chinese, I was trying to comparing it between the two. I was like, oh, you know what, like it should be the same, but no, it isn't. So when I finally like kind of like start to get the pace of like Chinese is when I start to accept the language as it is. Like I'm kind of like throw everything out of the window, just don't try to understand it, just accept it as it is. Like accept the languages, like don't try to fight it. So because if you try to fight it, then you're not gonna understand it. So try to accept the languages as it is. Like try to accept it. It's hard because you try to like understand by put the frame of reference onto it. But trust me, just don't fight the languages. Like don't fight the language. Accept. But the thing is, like, I think for a lot of people, that's like what happening when they start to learn the third language, because like now you have two frame of reference. especially if you're already fluent in both languages like before. Like you have like when you speak English and Thai, like in my case, like I speak English and Thai, I think I'm pretty fluent. I'm not saying like I'm native level, but I'm fluent enough that I feel like I don't need to kind of like like structure my English before I speak and just like speak it out. I don't need to like reconverting, translating or anything like that. I can just like straight off my brain. Don't need to like like think about it. So when I learn Chinese, it's like I'm trying to like I have two frame of reference now. I can compare it to Thai or I can compare it to English, and oh boy, it's like oh fuck, like what is happening? I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. So yeah, when you learn the third languages, it's like you kind of like unlock your brain in a way of what, just accept the languages as it is. Don't try to fight it. Don't fight the languages, and then you will awaken. So when I'm learning Japanese, I'm like I'm fine. Like I don't have like a structure. I don't have a the struggle that I have before, kind of like I'm just like accepting because a lot of people would be like this. A lot of people have a problem with Japanese grammar because Japanese grammar is like so weird. It's like I don't want to say so weird, but it's weird. Even Japanese people also say it's weird. Like even Japanese people also they say like why Japanese, like why the fuck are you like make your language this way? Even Japanese people also complain. So I'm not the only one, but it's so weird in a way that you cannot like have a frame of reference before. And when the people was like start to learn Japanese, no, they were like, okay, you know what? It should be like the same way, right? Like when I speak like this, then it should be like this, right? And then but no, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work in a way that you think it is. So the best way to learn Japanese is like you need to throw your brain out. Like you need to like throw your brain out of the window. Just like forget that your brain exists, just like whew, and just like accept the Japanese. Like just pour Japanese into your brain. Just treat yourself as you never speak like a single languages. That is like the best way you can learn Japanese. And like yeah, any languages, or to be honest, any languages, but it will work like a charm once you like kind of like throw your brain out of the window. Korean, I heard that Korean is like a lot more straightforward comparing to like Japanese. I mean it is like not just like I mean yeah, just I don't want to say like remember it, but more like you try to accept it as it is. Like accept that oh like it works this way. I mean remember, you can say it's a remember as well, because like just remember that it worked this way and like that's it. Yeah. Wait, I streamed for like 2 hours and like 30 minutes now. What the fuck? What the fuck? I should be ending right now. What the hell? Why am I still here? Oh my god, I talk so much. Absorb it? Yeah. Basically it's like absorb it. Just absorb the languages. Don't try to like, ทำไมภาษาอังกฤษของพี่มันแปลกๆเพราะว่าซับไตเติลมันไม่ได้แม่นขนาดนั้นเพราะว่าเราพูดเร็วมาก I was like gonna stream for 2 hours today actually. I wasn't planning to do like 3 hour stream, and I was like look at the clock, I was like wait a minute, isn't like 9:30 or okay, well I guess, but it's okay. So after today, no stream tomorrow, no stream on Saturday. We see again on Sunday. That's it. I stream like so less this week, but it's okay. It's good for my health. It's gonna be even lesser next week though. So like next week I'm gonna be busy. So I think it's gonna next week gonna be, we will talk about it later. I didn't want to talk about it today because like I didn't really prepare for it. So I was like I don't want to like ruin it. I mean like this, like if we have a topic like this, I want to make an announcement, but today I was like so busy that I forgot to like make an announcement. I was making like half an hour before the stream, so today I was like just make it become like a like a no topic zatsudan, just talk whatever like the fuck that's like come up, so it's gonna be like the next time. So yeah, I mean next week I'm gonna stream on, today I have stream. I mean it's in the schedule. Like it's in the schedule, 7 p.m. No, it's okay. I mean, like people like miss some time. But I mean, it's also my fault because like the announcement was like super late. So like some people was like this, like some people will be like, you know, like they used to like see the announcement and like when the membership gonna be available. I think next week, but I think next week I will stream like so much less than compared to this week because I need to finish some work. I need to finish like some work. So yeah, so I was basically like not streaming on like Friday and Saturday because I need to like finish some work, and then next week is gonna be probably I'll stream on Twitch. Like I'll do Party Animal next week again. I'll do Party Animal like next week again because I want to play it, and then maybe like some zatsudan stream. Like I think like next week is like 2 stream on Twitch, and then maybe 2 stream on YouTube. It's gonna be 3 days in total, I think. Maybe like just 3 days next week. So it's gonna be like maybe like it's gonna be like could be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, no Sunday stream because like I think like I'm gonna, or maybe to be honest, it could be like Monday, Wednesday, and then like Sunday, but then like it's gonna be like Monday gonna be like, I think it should be like Monday YouTube, and then Wednesday is like 2 stream. So Wednesday is like there's like a afternoon stream, and there's like a evening stream. So like 2 stream on next Wednesday, and then like the another stream is like on Sunday. Yeah, but it's understand because like, you know, I just don't want to like stream. I have a work to do, so it depends on how much I have left to do. If I can finish it like fast and it's like okay, then we will do more of the stream. But yeah, so yeah, I'll just like end the stream over here. So thank you everyone for dropping in. I need to finish some more work first because like this week and next week is like so busy. It was like really busy week for me, so I you should be more focusing on like the thing that I need to do. So yeah, hope it was enjoying. Hope it was like today's stream was like enjoying. It was like enjoyable. I hope today's stream is like enjoyable. I'm just like come here to like talk, you know. So like that's it. That's like what I do today. Yeah. So yeah, see ya on Sunday. I'll be back again on Sunday on Twitch. And thank you everyone for coming today onto YouTube. Membership will be next week, I think, but due to like my availability, I think that the membership will be like, let's say like this. Membership for YouTube membership, let's say like this, starting next month. Let's aim for maybe like the October, like first week of October. Let's say like this, because like I think I will got membership maybe like next week, but because next week I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be busy, so I think that I'm just gonna like keep the membership opening day into like the October instead, so we can have like, you know, like more time to prepare and, you know, like all the things. Okay, cool. So it's more like I don't want you to keep you guys wait, because like, you know, so like just to be clear, October first week, that's it. Okay, I'll turn off the stream now. Congrats on YouTube partner. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you so much. It's like a Twitch affiliate, to be honest, but you know, it's like a less exciting Twitch affiliate. 阿和，开台辛苦啦，好，谢谢你，谢谢你们。是，如果有听得懂中文的人的话，是我们是在这样是礼拜周日，是这周日8点，对，8点，也是那个日本，是台湾的是8点，日本是9点，也是我们是在礼拜日在ทูชิ那边แล้วอย่างก็คือเดี๋ยววันเจอทีวันเสาร์วันอาทิตย์นะครับแล้วก็เรื่อง membership ก็คือเอาเป็นว่าต้นอาทิตย์แรกของตุลาคมแล้วกันจะได้แบบไม่ต้องแบบรอกันแบบพะวงว่าจะเปิดเมื่อไหร่อะไรอย่างงี้ก็คือเอาง่ายคืออาทิตย์หน้าไม่มี membership เปิดนี่แล้วแน่นอน 100% ไม่ต้องพะวงอะไรเงี้ยกำตังรอไปก่อน ถ้าอยากคือจะบอกว่าช่วงนี้คือแบบถ้าอยากจะหาที่ลงก็September อาทิตย์หน้านะครับผม September อาทิตย์หน้าลดราคา Gift Sub ลดราคาก็เรียนเชิญผู้มีจิตศรัทธาสำหรับใครที่อยากจะผ่านระบบหรือว่าถ้าอยากจะให้ตรงก็ UTip เชิญครับผมเชิญทิปมีเชิญช่วงนี้น้อมรับทุกบาททุกสตางค์เอาไปทำเพลง เป็นค่าคอมมิชชั่นค่าทำเพลงโอเคไปละ I'm gonna go for real now so see you next time thank you so much everyone for coming here I'm mostly on Twitter though so like if you want to like find more information about me please check out my Twitter that would be like the best place to you know like see my information and everything over here โอเค I'll go now ทำเพลงหรือกดกาชาทำเพลงกดกาชาไม่นับไม่ได้กดเล่ากดแค่นั้นแหละไม่อยากเสียตังค์เยอะเกมแม่งก็400แล้วโอเคบายบาย see you next time have a good rest everyone สวัสดีครับผมบ๊ายบาย